Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Monday. I'm always going to say happy Monday. Whatever day of the week it is, I'm saying happy. All right. But I also hope that everyone is enjoying their day off. And if you have lost someone or want to give remembrance to someone on this Decoration Day, on this Memorial Day, then I definitely hope that you have been able to do so. Thank you all so very much for being here with me today, because you couldn't really be anywhere else in the world on your day off, but you are with me, and I appreciate that. So thank you for being here. Also, with that being said, let's make sure we're being active participants. Let's make sure we are doing all of the good things, guys. All right. I've been talking about this day for a gosh darn going week now. All right. It is the 25th of May. I will not see you all, I've decided, until the 5th of June. So there's going to be 10 whole days. I'm not kidding. I'm not joining any panels tomorrow. I got shit to do. All right. You won't see me guest hosting, co-hosting, showing up in Hector's, popping in on Matt to say something random and rude. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. Not stopping by Liv's and Kiana's. All right. To, get on their nerves. Not talking about K-Dot's beard comb. Nope. Nothing. You won't see me. You won't see me, all right? So I hope you miss me. So with that being said, guys, again, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Y'all are freaking awesome. I appreciate each and every last one of you for taking some time out. We're going to have fun. We're going to do about an hour and a half or two of debates, okay? And then we'll get into the B-Day spelling bee. We'll have some fun. Some friends are going to stop by. I might even open up to people. We don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Let's just have fun, all right? Let's have fun. Let's do all of the good things. If you would, let's take care of the gift goals, guys. Let's go ahead and knock out the goats. All right. In my mind, you know what? My son told me just last week, all right, that I am the Gome. All right. Right. The Goma? It was a Goma. It was the greatest. No, Gmo is what he said. The greatest mom of all time. That's what he said. He said the greatest mom of all time. And you know what? I took it. All right. I won't be counting against him that, I had just bought him some Legos. I'm going to take that shit. You get in where you fit in, okay? All right. So with that being said, shout out to me. All right. I deserve the goats. Now, with that being said, y'all, again, thank you so much. Let's tap that screen, share the live, repost. Also, if you're over on the tube, make sure you are liking and subscribing. If you guys do want to support, we're doing something awesome today. We're also 75% of all donos today are going towards basically what I am calling this, all right, is the Love Fund. What the Love Fund is, it is going to be the mutual aid fund for the community. I see that it's growing. A lot of people need help. So if we could be of any help possible, then we will be. I'm going to start it off. All right. I'll start it off with a donation. Okay. All right. You know what? Because my mom always says you give when you can. All right. You give when you can and not with anything expected in return. So I'll start it off with $100. That's my donation towards the Love Fund with $100. All right. And we're just going to build from there. All right. And anything else after this $100, again, 75% is going to go towards the Love Fund. All right. So that's why at the top of your screen, you see the B-Day spelling bee. You see It's My Birthday. And then you see Community Day, because that's what we're doing here today. So let's get into it, guys. If you are a Trump supporter, by all means, go ahead and request up. You are the demographic of people I like to have a conversation with. All right. Because these are real conversations with real people. Yeah. All right. Let go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Also, I am kind of hyper. I'm just really, really excited. Really, really excited. This is going to be fun. Thank you for knocking out the goats. Hi. Didn't this person come up here yesterday? Yeah, you were weird yesterday. I remember that. The name Novak. All right. Shauna, do the thing that starts with a B. Appreciate you, friend. Oh, wait. We got some stuff over on the tube that I am totally missing, and I'm so sorry. Hey, shout out to
I'll tell you right now, Erica,
okay.
I am a Maga.
Okay. Come back. After I finish talking, you can get back in the request. All right. Shout out to Taffy. Taffy sent 10 and said, happy birthday, part 1. Thank you, friend. Also, Sean. Hey, Sean. Sean sent 2 and said, my queen always has my love. I appreciate you, Sean. And shout out to Taffy for the 10 for the Love Fund. Thank you very, very much, Taffy. I appreciate y'all. I should make it very clear, because that YouTube money, all right, that don't come until like the end of next month. So it's going to be via the links in the bio. I'm going to pin those in just a moment in in the YouTube. I'll pin that in just a moment. All right. So if you want to show love directly to me, you definitely can via a super chat. And if you do have the ability over on the tube to hit the pay links so that we can get that over into the love fund, I definitely would appreciate it. That'd be great. But do not feel obligated to do so. All right. No one has an obligation to give. You give because you can and because you want to. So I definitely do thank you all. Jordan, you don't pay attention, friend. All right. Today is the last day. Today. All right. After today, I'll see you guys on the 5th of June. All right. So let's do that. All right. Give me one moment because I got to multitask. And if anyone knows me, then you know how that goes. All right. Also, I do have to bring up the YouTube call-in line for people. So I got to do that. Oh, and Taffy sent another 10 actually for the Sesame Street song. I can't believe I missed that. 1 second here, because I saw that, Taffy. I saw the Sesame Street song. Taffy said Sesame Street head noise, but with trap remix. That'll be dope. I want to hear that. If you have something, please send it to me. Also, shout out to Shari, the bag lady. Bad lady. Okay, Shari said, I don't have the other ways to donate, only here. Happy birthday, love. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you very much. Show some love to our donors, guys. Y'all are friggin' awesome. Let's keep doing all of the good things. And I'm still trying to multitask. All right. And I'm going to put that there, make our lives easier. And then I'm going to walk you through that I'm pinning it. Boom, I did it. Okay, now I can get out of this here. All right, let's see. This gentleman did come up. Let's see if they're just a troll. Ew, please don't invite Bushmaster. I do not like talking to him.
I am fucking Maga. You're not listening to me.
Don't curse on the panel. You don't have to do that. Like, chill out. It's okay. You don't have to do that. Bushmaster, why would you accept the request? And why would you think I would actually talk to you?
Because you will, and you are right now.
Won't. Send me a universe.
No.
Okay, then, bye. Get on now. Not talking to Bushmaster. I refuse. I know y'all didn't know that. It's okay. MAGA. So John debates. You say that you're MAGA, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
So are you here to engage in actual debate, or are you just looking to troll?
No, I love Donald Trump.
I don't want to talk to you, though. And, you know, I have that right. I have that right to reserve the right to not talk to you. So there we go. I reserve that right to decline the conversation. This is my juke joint.
Hello?
I can refuse service. Hi, the Copera. Hi. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
19, born in 06.
19? Okay, all right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because he's a neo-libertarian phalangerist, Tong Tong Hong Sahor. Dean Withers, the libertarian.
I don't like kids that much. I don't know what that was. I don't like children that much. What was that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at her butt. It's so big. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. I swear to God, guys. All right, if I do not get an actual genuine conversation in just a moment, you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, all right, I'm going to shut this stuff down and just start singing songs. I want to let you all know that, okay? It'll be a moment. It will be a moment. Kristen says, sing. Hi. BoJack Horseman. I don't know if he was a good person or not. I don't remember. I just remember the cartoon. I never watched it. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever heard of VIX?
Sorry, or what?
Have you ever heard of VIX?
No.
You haven't? Oh, okay.
Call from
Okay.
Douglas, man.
Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Okay. All right. For TikTok purposes, how old are you?
19.
You're also 19? Is this like
Yes,
the
I
portal
am.
age? To becoming like MAGA is the age of 19 is when you go through the portal?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So why are you still supporting Trump?
Because Kamala wouldn't be wouldn't be great.
I don't care. I'm trying to tell you, if you don't come up here being serious, I'm not going to talk to you. I don't have time. I'm serious. I don't have time.
Call from
Desire Will.
Someone hung up. I don't know which one it is. Okay. Hi, caller. Thank you for holding. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
57.
Oh, okay. All right. If you could, please turn the stream off in the background.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. I think you turned it off. Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Yeah. Originally, I've always supported him because he always pushed closed borders and proper vetting and strong military, and he also talked about America first, especially with, like, I'm a veteran. I see a lot of homeless veterans on the streets, and I personally know some veterans that are homeless, and I've witnessed illegals get practically everything that they're getting a lot of benefits through the state. And so the main thing why I like Trump is because of the closed borders. I always had a lot of confidence that he would close the borders and put America first. Also, I really believed in the tariffs. He explained it very well. Nobody wanted to believe it, but now we're up 20 trillion. We've got a few judges that are blocking it. We're up $20 trillion.
$20 trillion where, sir?
You don't know anything about all the deals he's already made around the world with Saudi Arabia, India, Japan, China.
Oh, you're talking about the pledges, not actual money, but like the promises.
No, I'm talking about the deals. Do you know that Trump's tariffs stopped a world war between
Sir, if we had gotten $20 trillion, don't you think that our deficit would be wiped out, and then also that our national debt would be maybe, let's say, I don't know, $15 trillion less? Like, we have a severe surplus, would we not? Like, what are you talking about? Our national debt is at almost $40 trillion.
Okay? They blocked it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. That's how you sound to me.
The judges blocked it. They blocked it. It's on hold.
Are you serious? Where'd you read this at? Where'd you read that we got $20 trillion in tariff revenue?
It sounds like you really need to start listening.
I am listening to you. Where did you get it from? That's what I'm trying to hear.
You're talking over me. That's not going to prove your point by you talking over me.
No. You're talking about nothing. I just want you to tell us where you read that at. Like, where'd you get it from?
I'm telling you a fact. You're going to find out later it was a fact.
We are?
The judges are holding the tariffs.
The judges are holding the tariffs.
Yeah, they said it's illegal. After Trump made deals with India, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Japan.
I want to thank you for the laughs.
Stopped the war in Africa.
Sir.
You know that he stopped
You can't
the
just
war
talk
in
the entire time. Do you want to be quiet at some point, sir? You're going all over the place now. Like, calm down, all right? Good grief.
I'm trying to tell you.
You're trying to tell me, I know, but you're not saying anything. Here's the thing. You said that we got $20 trillion in not investments, in tariff money. All right. When in actuality, what Donald Trump did is he lied and said that we actually had $21 trillion in investments. Then he said $18 trillion in investments. But a report from, I believe it was Bloomberg, actually showed that it was only about $7.2 trillion in investments. So just pledges that other countries have made, but they haven't come to fruition as of yet, sir. So there's that part.
It's up to 19 trillion.
So
it's up to 19 trillion.
Now it's 19 trillion in tariff money?
Yeah, I'm very, 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 very so.
So so here's the thing, right? if the Supreme Court said that the tariffs are unconstitutional, right?
Yes.
All right. What's going to happen with that money? Do you think that the companies are going to be able to get a refund on the tariff money that Donald Trump basically illegally made them pay?
It's not the companies, it's countries. The countries are investing in America's economy. The countries like Saudi Arabia are investing in our economy.
Sir,
by way of
you don't
tariff.
know what an investment is, but it's okay.
Hold on.
It is so early in the stream. I did not think I was going to have to do this, but like, here we are already.
India
and it's so early.
And Pakistan, who have high uranium enhancement to have the capability of nuclear bombs, actually stopped their war between one another because Trump was going to raise their tariffs, and they immediately stopped the war.
Sir, they didn't stop the war. There's still fighting going on in the Congo.
You know what?
Why you keep yelling? Why are you yelling? Hey, look, listen, please, sir, listen, you are closer to the average age of death for your demographic than you are to life. I really want you to stop yelling before you bust a vessel or something, okay? Breathe. I want you to breathe. You got to breathe. You want me to take you seriously, but you don't stop talking. I've asked you to do two things so far. I've asked you to tell me where you got this $20 trillion number in tariff revenue from. You haven't been able to do that. And I've also asked you to breathe, and you haven't done that. No, you didn't.
Trump just talked about it the other day.
Yeah, and Trump's a known liar. So what's your point?
No, he's actually coming through with all his promises.
Okay, so if you believe Trump, he's coming through with all of his promises? By all means, tell us more.
Like I said, I supported Trump originally because I had a lot of trust in him shutting down the borders. Now they're shut down 100%.
The borders are not shut down 100%, sir. We still have people crossing into the United States of America.
We have no more terrorists coming through our borders from Africa and the Middle East.
From Africa. Sorry, that shit was funny.
Black ass motherfuckers coming over
Yeah,
here.
there's the racism. Aw, poor little Tink Tink. Sir, I know you likely have the day off. How many have you had today?
Little black bitch.
How many have you had today, sir? Your language is awful. Your language is awful, sir. You should not talk to people that way. You should not talk to people that way. It's weird.
Minnesota.
Just put them on hold, y'all. Let him crash out in the abyss. He hung up. Yeah, the border isn't closed, by the way. Just want to let people know that. It's not closed. It is not. Thank you. Is that Rich Poor? Rich Poor sent me fireworks, y'all. I feel a way about it. Thank you, Rich Poor. Is that you apologizing for your behavior on yesterday? Because you were way out of order, sir. Way out of order. Nope. Send another one. Way out of order. We're going to see if Rich is going to apologize. I don't know what he meant. Please don't ask me questions, Palpable. I don't know anything. I don't know what the man was saying half the time. Rich, are you going to apologize?
Yes. I'm only sending $50 for your birthday. It was a bad joke. It was a horrible joke. I didn't take my medicine. It was a bad joke. I was not the same person that happened yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and send $50 and some fireworks. I do apologize. That was not who I was. That's not a correct representation of my character. Right. I was embarrassed.
Okay. Well, thank you for your apology.
I'll send it right now. I'll send it.
I didn't do that. He did that himself. All right. Anywho, let's go on, guys. All right. Keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Also, I want to let you all know, all right, is that there's still crossings at the border because they're recording about an average of 9,000 monthly apprehensions. So that means in order to have someone do, to be apprehended, it means they had to cross, right? We have crossings at the border. We have crossings at the border, guys. So there's that part. Just want to let you all know. Okay? The border's not closed. It's just not closed. But yes, let's keep doing all of the good things. What we're noticing right now is this, again, is me trying to multitask. Did I have someone on hold? I did. Shit, I forgot.
Call from
Trying to multitask.
Douglas.
Is this the same dude that
to
just crashed
accept,
out?
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Cracker! Hi, caller. Thank you so much for holding. All right. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 45.
All right. And why are you still supporting Trump?
I would say I just see the bigger picture. I've done a lot of research on our country over the years because of how crazy things have gotten. And a lot of the things he does, they're not really explainable unless you do your own research, if you know what I mean. Like you literally have to go back to the Civil War to really understand what Trump is doing today. And the reason why I say that is because we're kind of living in an illusion, right? And once you realize you're in a facade of sorts that's carefully been sculpted around you, and you see him do these crazy things, and the media doesn't support it, and the Congress doesn't support it, and the judicial branch doesn't support it, you know he doesn't have any kind of government support from any of the branches. I mean, even the executive branches is against him, the legislative branch is against him, and the judicial branch is against him.
How?
But you have to ask yourself why is everybody
before we ask why,
so
we have to know
him?
how. So how is it that they're against him?
Well, so say there was a treaty that was signed in 1871 that created a territory in the middle of the United States called Washington District of British Columbia. And from that territory, they put all of our government buildings and they brought people in that could run our government from that territory, right? Like if you remember Trump not too long ago, he planted a flag in the front of the White House and behind the White House. And everybody was like, well, what's the point of him planting a flag? We already had a flag on top of the White House. Yes, but we never had a flag in the ground in the Washington District of British Columbia because it wasn't part of the United States. It was territory.
I'm sorry.
But you have to do your own research to find that. You know what I mean? You have to realize.
I want to be kind. Can we get to the point?
So that right there, right? Like that
I'm
shows
listening.
you why he put the flags in the ground. But nobody else would understand that if you didn't know that we were taken over back in 1871 and we were just promised that we could have the illusion of freedom, that we could have the illusion of independence. And we raised our kids believing that they were free and independent. In the meantime, dumbing them down through academia, right? Like we
dumbing
rank
kids
like
down through academia. So you're an anti-intellectualist? Like, are you serious?
Well, no. Like, you know, how many times have you heard that people only go to high school to learn propaganda and indoctrination?
Never.
Exactly. But what the truth is there's a curriculum formed that teaches kids and influences kids to believe certain ways and certain things. And the only way you get outside of that is like if you homeschool or if you private school, you know, do your own, you know, research, read your own stories, find your own books.
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna hold you. I've lost the plot. So
it's kind of like you have two different worlds, right? Like you have people that are living in the facade and you have people that live outside the facade. And Trump lives outside the facade. He's not a Republican. He's not a Democrat.
Who?
He's not.
But at the end of the day, no, like, be serious. At the end of the day, who really cares about what his actual party affiliation is when it comes to Donald Trump?
Exactly.
Look at the actions in which it is that he's taking. My question isn't, why are you still supporting Republican Trump? Why are you still reporting Libertarian Trump, Socialist Trump, Democrat Trump? None of that. Is why are you still supporting Trump? So his party aside, it's about the actions in which it is that he's actually taking and the outcome. So the impact of those and what's happening.
Right.
Like, to say that Donald Trump some way somehow lives outside of the establishment, I think is pretty naive, considering that he has been abusing his position within the establishment, all right, being the swamp, to enrich himself and his family.
He's actually lost money since he became president.
He hasn't lost money since he became president. How much money did Donald Trump make in 2025, sir?
I don't know.
Yeah, in 2025 alone, that man made over $1 billion. Actually, I apologize. I apologize, because people love to like try to separate Donald Trump from the businesses and whatnot. Let's just be honest about it. Donald Trump has made almost $5 billion since taking office January 20th of 2025. So almost a year and a half, $5 billion. He has he has made more than the prior 44 presidents before him collectively in just a year and a half. Like, it would take them over a century to catch up. Like, it's more than triple.
It's okay. It's kind of like George Washington, right? Like, George Washington was a businessman before he became president. He still made money, but that was his business. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and Jimmy Carter was a businessman also, and Jimmy Carter lost money as president. No one is upset with Donald Trump for being a businessman. I need y'all to understand that. The issue at hand is that he is manipulating our tax dollars to make money. Like, his son-in-law's brother, Jared Kushner, his brother Joshua Kushner, just got a $20 billion no bid contract with the United States government, all right, to do work over in the Middle East. No bid contract for $20 billion. You don't think that's a problem?
Well, no, I don't. I'm a pro-business person, so I understand. You find somebody you want to do business with.
No, that's a difference between pro-business and going against what the regulation is. That's not something that's supposed to happen.
So you said taxpayer money. There is no taxpayer money.
There is no taxpayer money? So what's the money that we pay in taxes each year? I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
If you pay anything in, if it's collected by the IRS, it goes to the Federal Reserve. And from the Federal Reserve, it's an independent bank that's ran by the Lloyds of London. So anything you pay in is going to go straight back to London. If you watch our government doesn't get the money we pay in. The government borrows money from the Federal Reserve with interest.
That's actually wrong.
They do.
That's
and then we have to pay
actually
it back.
Wrong.
How did you think we get into
Then how do we have a deficit? How do we have a deficit? And the reason why we have I'm going to think about that question, but to answer the question that you asked is like, how do we have debt? Our debt system is because of the petrodollar. All right. When Nixon made the deal with the Saudis in 1974, I do believe was the year, when he made the deal with the Saudis, because of that resource itself, all right, because of oil, where he set it up that he took us off the gold standard and the Saudis started buying oil, all right, and trading it in the U.S. dollar, right? He started trading it in the U.S. dollar. That has allowed the United States of America, all right, to borrow, all right, to just borrow, all right, and accrue that interest, pay it back, borrow some more, pay it back, borrow some more, and it just keeps building because of that resource. So that's what we have there. It has allowed us to grow our debt well over 10 times. We're almost at $40 trillion. That is a lot of money. And then also, if we did it, if we did not pay taxes, sir, all right, like if our tax money that we pay, all right, didn't actually go towards our government, we would not have a deficit. Because a deficit is pretty much how much we've spent versus how the difference between what we spent and how much we've collected. That's what our deficit is.
Well, it's a system, right? It's a system that's been put in place. It's called the British Imperial System. And that system has been put in place to put us in debt and to bankrupt us. You know, and that's what people have to realize is this taxing of us, you're getting taxed 3 different times before you even get $1 in your pocket. I don't know if you realize that or not, but I mean, some people pay almost 70% of their money into taxes.
No one is paying 70% of their money into taxes, not in the United States of America.
It is. If you break it down between state taxes, federal taxes, and sales taxes, you get taxed before you get a penny. Listen, you get taxed before you even get a penny of your check by the federal. Then you get taxed because you
don't get a sales tax on your pay, sir.
No, but then you get taxed whenever you spend any of the money that you were already taxed on.
Not in all locales.
I mean, everywhere.
No.
Everywhere you're getting taxed.
No.
You can't go buy anything without a tax.
That's not true.
Where can you go and buy something?
It's multiple cities here in Arizona where you can go buy your groceries and not have a tax on it. All right, some states don't even have a state income tax.
Okay, it's like Texas. Texas doesn't have a state tax.
Exactly.
They have another type of tax. They raise the prices on everything to the point where it's still unbelievably high.
Yeah, but so you're just basically like walking it back. Okay, so we pay taxes. Yeah. Shouldn't the tax money that we have, shouldn't it go to the benefit of the American people rather than enriching billionaires and Donald Trump and his family and friends?
I'm going to tell you something that you can easily verify. Okay? In 1871, when they created that treaty, the people that were in the United States were Protestants. And the Protestants started complaining shortly after the treaty was done that they're...
I want to talk to him. He's annoying me.
Call from
Arizona was totally robbed.
Oh, God, it's the crazy guy. Hold on one moment, y'all.
Press 2.
Whitey! Get the fuck off my phone. Stop calling, weirdo. Go have another Coors Light and shut up. Anywho, that was the guy that slurred earlier, guys. I don't want to talk to that dude. Dude's annoying. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? All right, I'm going to do a few thank yous first. Hey, Mr. Melvin. Mr. Melvin sent 5 and said, happy birthday, Miss Erica. Please, okay, I can do that. I can do it. And this is the summer of making America together. I feel you on that one. But I'm going to do it after because I don't, there's a lot that has happened to where you can't send it to where I normally would have you send it. So we're going to wait on it, Mr. Melvin,
Jacob
but thank you.
Florida.
Hi, Jacob. Hold for one moment, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. But I'll do that. And then also it's a few that I missed. Also, thank you, Taffy, for the $10 super chat. Taffy said, taxes, so boring. Can we not? Exactly. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to talk to you about taxes. They always want to... Listen, unless you have like, a friggin' Michael Cohen. Now, don't get him because he'll get you caught. Get you a, what's that guy name? A Roy Cohn. Get you one of him. All right, then maybe, just maybe, you won't pay taxes. But until then, you're going to pay your taxes, okay? And if you don't pay your taxes, you're going to go to prison. All right, that's all that there is to it. All right, please do not fuck around and find out, okay? Please don't. Also, I do want to say thank you to Taffy for the $20 super chat. Taffy did say BoJack Horseman. Let me make sure I can get it all here. BoJack Horseman is probably the best animated show to have ever existed. Check it out, chat, listeners, and callers. The rewatch makes it special. Okay. All right. Got you. Maybe, I don't know. I can probably watch it on the plane or something. But thank you, Taffy. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for our tubers, y'all, for showing all the love. And let me just check over here. All right. Let's see. And make sure I can say your name. Thank you to fucking Fairy for the $5. Fucking Fairy said, happy birthday. Go out and get yourself a drink. Yes, I can do that. I can do that. All right. And I will do that right now. Thank you very much. tastes so good. Okay. I'm bringing up the calculator because I was doing something on the back end until that guy got weird. Okay. So let's see here. Hey, y'all, drop all of the hearts in the chat for Trailer Swift. Thank you, Trailer Swift, for the $40. Trailer Swift, why 40, Trailer? Trailer said, happy early birthday. Enjoy your trip exploring and your time unplugging from the chaos of it all. Wishing you safe travels and a week that brings you lots of happy memories. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you so very much. Drop some hearts in the chat for Trailer Swift, y'all. I appreciate you. Taylor said 5. Taylor said, happy birthday to, oh, can I sing the song? Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I'm serious, guys. I only recognize one version of that song. I want to let y'all know that. And maybe this other one. All right. I want to say happy birthday to you. I'll recognize that one. Anything else? All right, but thank you, Taylor. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat for Taylor. And Miss Angela, wowzers. Why didn't you put that first so I could see it? I'm going to say it. Arctic Vixen, thank you so very much for the $100 for the love, fun, and happy birthday. Thank you so very much, friend. You're friggin' awesome. Drop all of the hearts in the chat, guys. All of the hearts. All right, my birthday gift to the world this year, all right, is what we're doing is we're starting a love fund. All right. I realize that this platform is growing and we have people that are in need. So I'm taking this moment, all right, to do the love fund. So what's happening today is that any donate, like basically 75% of all donations are going to go towards the love fund. All right, 75%, starting off big. All right. And then also with that being said, moving forward, it just came into my mind. What I'll be doing moving forward is that 10% of all daily donations will go towards the love fund just to put that money in there. And if you're within the community, within the Discord, you can always put money into it, or you can just help someone out in the community aid portion. All right, guys, let's just make sure we do all of the good things. I do have to say this because it's just the way my brain works. I don't want it to become something that people depend on. I just want it to be something like if people need help, then this can be a resource for them. I hope that makes sense, guys. But let's keep doing all of the good things. You guys are friggin' awesome. All right, continue to tap that screen. Let's get these likes up to 100,000 likes. Y'all not working today. Y'all aren't working today, so y'all should be able to get these likes up, okay? All right, can I get 1 million for the birthday? Can I get 1 million for the birthday? Please, I beg. All right, and let's do all the good things. Thank you all so very much for everything that you do, because all is appreciated and most definitely accepted. All right, do we have someone on the phone? We do, okay. Hi, caller. Thank you so much for holding. All right. You said that you are from Florida. And wait, was that you? Are you from Florida?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
You are a Trump supporter?
Well, until very recently, yes.
Oh, okay. So if you had to vote today for, let's say, Kamala Harris or Trump, and you had to choose only between those two, who are you voting for?
I still would not be a big fan, but I would vote for Kamala.
Okay. All right, cool. So you're not supporting Trump. Just real quick, tell us what changed your mind.
Well, I was hoping maybe there was somebody out there listening that might hear something in this, but I voted for Trump in 2016 and in 2020. And it was the first time that I had ever actually voted. And looking back, ultimately, those were two of the worst decisions that I made in my life. And I think that there's a certain level of hate involved with a lot of his supporters that they're not even necessarily willing to admit to themselves. But they need to have a very serious sit down and look in the mirror and look at, why things are happening the way that they are, and to acknowledge that maybe it's not necessarily good to have been wrong and to have put your trust in someone like this. But there is a point where you need to look at what's happening and say, enough is enough. I have a moral standard, and what's happening does not align with it at all. And from the Christian perspective, we're told to love ourselves and our neighbors, and those two are not mutually exclusive. And a lot of people in this country have certainly come to love themselves, but have no love for their neighbors, and they're willing to watch them suffer. It means if it means they get a safe pass, and that they're the ones in a position where they have a sort of societal power where they're better than other people.
Understood. It's all about punching down. Nobody really wants liberation, freedom from the system in which we live in. They just want to be able to, hate or knock someone else down that they think is beneath them. So yeah, hate is the great unifier, unfortunately. And I hope more people come to that understanding, as you have come. And, I really do. I really hope that. Well, thank you so much for calling in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. If I may, just one last thing.
Sure.
So there is, I think, another kind of hate that's self-hate. I won't speak as much like I did before, but growing up in a very Christian conservative household, not being Christian, not being gay, at a certain point, there was enough collective pressure around me where even though my own morals and values were completely contradictory, there's enough pressure there, I think, to force people into doing that. And if there is anyone listening that has that kind of hate, if it's a hate for yourself and not just your neighbor, that it is equally imperative for you to look in the mirror and say that this is enough. I love myself, even if you're not Christian. It's just a good and right thing to do, is my opinion. Just wanted to put that out there. Thank you.
Makes sense to me. Well, again, thank you so very much for calling in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
God bless.
That was a refreshing moment. Oh my God, the butterfly. Thank you. I'm a fairy. I'm a butterfly fairy. Okay, let's continue on, guys. Keep doing all of the good things. Thank you all so very much. We have the heartbeat on the screen right now because I'm going to put a text under it that says Love Fund so we can keep a calculation of what it is we have collected so far. But remember, 75% of all donos today do go towards the Love Fund, which is going to be the Community Mutual Aid Fund. All right, that we can spread the love with. All right, so if you can and you want to contribute, please do. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube and you just want to support me because the tube money doesn't go towards the fund, then by all means, you definitely can send a super chat. Everything's appreciated and most definitely accepted. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 24.
24? Okay. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because I personally believe he is a great president, trying to do the best for the U.S.
What year were you born in?
I was born in 2000 and...
You better go have some animal crackers and some darn gone flavored milk, okay? You have a good day. I'm going to tell your parents you playing on their phone. That was a child. I'm not talking to nobody's kids. I can't do that. I can't talk to kids. No. Hi, sir. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 19. I was born in 2006.
Okay. All right. And let's see here. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, number one, I believe his doings in 2016 to 2020 already was very good. Obviously, I wasn't allowed to vote during that time. I voted for him in 2024, and best decision of my life. I mean, I personally love what he's doing right now. I mean, ICE has been deporting many of illegal people, and I think he's been doing a much better job than Joe Biden has clearly been doing. And if you don't mind me asking, have you voted for Joe Biden yet?
Did you just ask me did I vote for Joe Biden yet?
Yeah, did you vote for Joe Biden in 2020 in the election?
Yes.
You did? All right, perfect. So, I mean, but why do you think people call Trump old, but Joe Biden isn't really fit in that category? Do you believe they're just both very old people and don't deserve to be president?
Who isn't calling Joe Biden old? Why are you flipping that? People called Joe Biden old and said that Trump wasn't when they're just a few years apart. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you your stance. I'm not alternating history.
You didn't
I'm
ask
asking
me
you
my
a question.
stance. You actually made a claim and then tried to frame it as a question.
So what are you talking about exactly right now? I don't get what you're doing.
I don't know. I'm talking about what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I'm asking you, do you believe that they are both old, or do you believe that just Joe Biden is old?
They're both old.
They're both old. So do you think it was a good idea to elect Joe Biden as president back then?
At the time? In 2020? Yeah.
At the time, yes.
Mm-hmm.
You do believe. So can you name me 3 tax codes Joe Biden has put in? Any?
3 tax codes?
3 of any tax codes. 3 tax codes.
Well, was Joe Biden the one that was writing the tax policy, or was that already in place via Donald Trump? Because how often do we write our tax code in
Don't
the
don't
United
dodge the
States of
question. Just
America?
answer.
I know I can
Which
answer
3
your
tax
question. I
codes did
just
he
want to make
answer?
sure that you understand something, right? I want to make sure you understand something. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
How often do we write tax policy in the United States of America? The actual tax policy.
How often?
Mm-hmm. How
So
many years?
but I just said, well, once I answer this question, you're going to answer my former question, right? How often do tax policies happen, correct?
How often do we write it? Yes.
How often do people write tax policies? Well, usually every 2 years,
It's
mainly,
not every 2
but
years, stupid. It's every 8
it's not every
years.
2 years.
It's every
8
8 years. Yes.
Where'd you get that from?
That is
Where'd you get that
why
from?
that is why we had the TCJA in 2016. All right. And that's why Biden couldn't write a brand new tax policy and pass it. All right, because we typically have it every 8 years. Okay. And that's why with this current administration, he was able, all right, to, if he wanted, and actually I think it's every 10 years, not even every 8 years, it's every 10 years. I'll check it to be sure. But with that being said, because I don't mind fact checking myself, but to be clear on what it is that we're talking about, right? The main thing that Joe Biden did in regards to taxes is that he did do a 15% minimum, a 15% minimum corporate tax rate. He did do that to avoid corporations from being able to use loopholes to avoid paying income tax. And it was for corporations that made or had revenue over
Did
$1
you
billion.
wait. Pause right there. Did you just admit to him using a loophole?
No, that means that you weren't listening.
I was listening clearly.
No, you
I literally
weren't.
heard you say word for word, Joe Biden used a loophole to get past that system. Was what?
He did not
Did
use
you
a
say
loophole to get past that system.
So then what?
You
Explain
weren't
to me again.
listening.
How did he do it? Okay, yeah, sure. I wasn't listening. Then explain it again.
He put into place a 15% minimum corporate tax rate, and I believe it was with the Inflation Reduction Act. So it was included within that, where corporations could not avoid paying a 15% minimum tax, because if we recall, there are many loopholes that corporations can take where they can pay zero. We're not talking about the people that run them. We're talking about the companies themselves paying taxes. Does that make sense to you?
That makes sense. I would agree that is kind of fair, but again, can you name me the 3 tax codes he's put in, or is he not allowed to?
Yeah, I just gave you one. What's your point?
My point is you don't know what you're talking about. I literally asked you to name 3, and you just named 1. You said you could answer my question.
I gave you one.
One. I asked for 3.
I gave you one. What's your point?
All right. My point is you don't know what you're talking about. You're pulling shit out your ass.
Sure. How am I pulling shit out of my ass when I gave you one of them? Do you want to give us another 2?
Do you not know how to count? Excuse me. I just asked you to put 3. Why would I need to give you another 2? I asked you the question.
Then name them then. Name them.
You're not a real person, are you? I asked you to give me 3 tax codes. You say 1 tax code and then you just dodge the entire question.
I'm not dodging the question. I'm telling you to name them.
Why do you want me to name them? I asked you the question.
What are you doing?
That's why I'm curious.
Why did you ask the question?
I'm not making a point. I'm asking you why you're dodging the question. It's a simple question.
Wait, why did you ask the question? Why did you ask the question?
Why did I ask the question? Because I knew you were pulling shit out your ass, and I'm right.
You think I'm pulling shit out of my ass because I don't know 3 tax codes for sure that Joe Biden passed?
3 it's not even for sure. 3 tax codes out of your mind.
Shut up, stupid. So here's the thing, little boy. All right. The thing is that you're asking someone, all right, who's not an accountant, all right, to name 3 tax codes. All right. 3 tax codes that Biden would have put into place. All right. It's probably even safe to say that Biden didn't even put in a total of 3 tax codes, considering that part of his administration he did not write. It wasn't his responsibility as the president to write the tax code at that time. So there's that part. Additionally, another thing is that we're talking about Donald Trump and his policies. So he really didn't hear me. But if you would like to discuss, all right, what Donald Trump's policies have, how they've impacted the U.S., then we can do that. We can talk about policy, all right? But again, I'm just I want to know what the fuck your point is. You can come off of mute now. No,
I
you
wasn't
couldn't
on
write
mute.
it within this time. You were on mute.
Oh, I was? Okay, my fault. So anyway,
Where's my
my point
charger?
was before I even was like about to start talking to you, I already realized you were pulling shit out your ass.
Okay, you got it. You feel better?
Okay, so yeah, much better. You just said you pulled shit
Okay,
out your ass.
you got it, partner. All right,
Alright,
you got it.
have a good day, ma'am.
You too. I do not argue with children. I don't argue with mine. I'm definitely not going to argue with somebody else's child. I know that's the fuck right. What was the point? What was the point? Did he think I was going to go oh no, no, you tell me. Tax code. Tell me. He still didn't tell me. If anybody else wants to come up and tell me, by all means, please do come up and tell me. He didn't tell me anything. I want to work on something though. I do. So give me 2 seconds. Is there anyone on the phone? Okay, no. All right. Bear with me so I can do this here. And I also have to do math. Okay. So text. I'm trying to tell y'all. All right. I'm not them. All right. I don't care about your Philbro stuff. I don't care about your gotchas or any of that stuff of that nature. None of that. So there's that part. Because the only thing that people can argue that Donald Trump is doing well is that he is making people who already have money more money. There's no denying that. People who have money are definitely making more money under Trump because they're following what it is that he is doing. All right. In regards to manipulating the stock market. All right. When he watched the market tomorrow he fucked up though, because he was not supposed to put the message out. He put a message out yesterday to the effect of that they haven't come to a deal just yet, even though just the day before he said that it was imminent. Right. So there's that part. I just want you all to know. All right. So probably later today. All right. He's going to say some stupid shit. That's going to have people thinking that this is all doing well and this is all good when it's really not. And then we're going to see that market. All right. We're going to see that market just blow up. And then we're going to see it go down because he's going to bomb Iran. So there's that part. Anywho, Trump supporters, get in the box, request up. You're the demographic of people I'd like to have a conversation with.
Call from.
Also, can we go ahead and knock out the donuts, please? Thank you very much. We have 68 of those left to go. Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
49.
Okay, all right. Hold one moment, please. I have to do something and I'll be right with you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. It's a lot of stuff going on my screen today. Oh, well, it's my birthday. I do what the hell I want to do. Let me see. Need to add this here. Oh, here we go. Okay. And I still haven't done the math yet. I'm not taking the percentage off. Just know that 75% of these numbers are going towards the thing. All right, let me see. That was okay. That's 40. I did that already. Into. Okay, so that's 10. So it'll be 50. It should be 150. Okay, great. All right. Hold on one moment. I'm just thinking about, okay. What color should it be? What color do you guys want the font to be? Your name is Master Debater. That lets me know that you suck at this, so no. Seriously. I don't want to waste my time. I know it's going to suck. Pink? Purple? Has anyone noticed that I'm not a fan of purple? I don't know if anyone ever noticed that before, but I'm not a fan of purple. I don't even know why I'm not a fan of purple. I just am not a fan. Okay, we need a background color for the text box. Oh, let me fix this. Teal, pink, purple is my aunt's favorite color. It's my favorite aunt's favorite color, by the way, just in case anyone was wondering. All right, so I guess we can go with that. Am I doing it right? No, I'm not doing it right. There we go. Sunny days taking the clouds away. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to go ahead and get into the YouTube call that we have on the phone here. All right, let's do the background color as this right here. There we go. Let's see if this will work. It did not work how I wanted it to work. Good God, I can't see that. Ugh. How do you do the background color? SpongeBob. Oh, maybe this is it. I don't know. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Apply. There we go. All right. And we just got another 20. All right. From Lagartha. Hey, Lagartha. Hey, love. Lagartha said, happy birthday. I love you. Thank you so very much, Lagartha. I appreciate you, friend. All right. So we are absolutely up to 170 so far for the Love Fund, which is fantastic. Wonderful, guys. If you'd like to contribute, only if you can and only if you want to. All right. The links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name, PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, you can send a super chat. I got to figure out where to put this goddamn sticker at. Okay, I'll just put it there. And I'll put the heart here. If you can see it, fantastic. If you can't, I am so sorry. My apologies. We got to make it do what it do today. It's a lot of stuff happening on this screen here. Okay, great. Let's get into this phone call, guys, and keep doing all the good things. Again, let's knock out the donuts, all right? At any point I feel like I'm begging, I'm just going to end the live, all right? I'm being honest with y'all. Thank you so much for holding, caller. Hey, why are you still supporting Trump? I can't hear you. Hello?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear you. You sound like you're far away from your phone.
You know I called you yesterday. I'm gonna call you back.
Okay. All right. Anywho, moving on. Okay, let's see here. Why did that person think they're allowed? I don't know. What's that about? What do we have here? Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, but I wanted to say something real quick. Just for you, like, can I, please?
What?
I just wanted to say a happy, very beautiful birthday for you.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
And keep up the good work, what you're doing. And I really like your lives.
I appreciate
It's
you.
been
Thank
over
you.
a month since I'm watching you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you. Draw some hearts in the chat for the receiving hands. That's what I call that. Thank you very, very much, friend. That was very kind of you. Thank you. Let me see those hearts in the chat. All right, let's see here. Retro, I'm gonna call you Retro. Are you a Trump supporter? No, you're not. Hey guys, if you can remind me, did we ban the one and only? Is the one and only perma banned? I like to respect y'all time and y'all money. So the one and only perma ban? I was annoyed at first. I mean, when people call, like, request up and just call you a nigger, like, constantly, you know, you can get annoyed also. I don't remember. He said in the comments, he said you didn't raise enough money for that. Man, sounds accurate. Anywho, if you're a Trump supporter, go ahead and request up. All right, go ahead and request up. How long have we been live? For an hour. We'll do this for about 30 more minutes or so. All right. Of course, receiving. I hope you have a great day. All right. Yeah, he did leave. Thank you all so very much. Let's keep doing all of the good things. The only thing that's really been in the news today is like just a few odd things here and there. Like there was this thing where Marco Rubio was speaking with, I don't know if it was Modi from India, but it was someone from the Indian government. And they did ask him the question about what is it? They did ask him the question about what the fuck was it? Oh, about racism in the U.S. and like the racism towards Indian people, right? And his response was fucking awful. It was actually honest, but it was awful. And I'm gonna play it for you all. So let's see here, but I think I have to check a few things first. Oh, okay. And go here. I put it in my Discord, so I wanted to pull it up. Did I put it in my Discord or did I just share it? I can't remember. Oh, well, I can't find it. Anywho, here's what Marco did. Marco Rubio pretty much basically said that in America, we have a whole bunch of stupid people. All right. Stupid people say stupid things, right? And the funny thing is that unbeknownst to him, right, he didn't know that it was Trump that they were talking about. And they actually posted his response on the State Department's website, right? And then they took it off and they've been trying to scrub like the internet of it ever since. He wasn't wrong. No, he was absolutely correct, but he was talking about Trump. Because you're right. Hate makes you wet. If you know, you know. Hate makes you wet. What does it make you? What does it make you? I haven't seen the answer yet. I don't think you all know. Who are you people? Yeah, I don't like it here anymore. Hate makes you stupid. It makes you stupid. You said it, Kristen. I'm sorry I didn't see it, friend. Thank you very much, Kristen. Hate makes you stupid. Yeah, so that's how you know that he wasn't wrong. Well, Shauna, you should have said it faster. I didn't see it. You don't have to support either side, but what do you actually care about? I don't support either side anymore. But what do you care about? I can't stand a person who's willing to complain but then sit on the sidelines like, boy, bye. Get going. Not Mimi Shaw, attorney at law. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, first of all, hello, howdy doody.
Hi. How are you, friend?
And I was
What?
minding folks' business, and y'all supposed to have some sort of party or something happening. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the adult spelling bee in about 30 minutes. So stop by and then let's do the things and spell some words.
Oh, okay. That's fun. I'll stick around then. I'll stick around for that. Okay.
Please do. All right.
Well, I can spell, but I'm not going to because I'm on my machine right now. So
what machine?
Yeah. Sewing machine.
Oh, you're doing your
I'm making
sewing
noise.
machine.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, there's a lot of different machines, Mimi. What are we talking about?
Well, there's only one machine for moi.
Oh,
but okay.
All right.
Is this for your birthday or is this just? Oh, so that's what you should have led with. You want me to say happy birthday to you?
Hell yeah, it got to be the black version though.
I don't. I do a special happy birthday.
Mac. Oh, what is it? Let me hear it.
I'm surprised you don't know about my happy birthday.
I don't. I need to hear this though.
Well, I don't know if I should. I'm not shy. Like that's utterly ridiculous.
Ma'am,
it's just
if you don't start singing.
Okay. Okay. Go on mute. Because I don't want you to interrupt. Okay. Happy birthday
I love you, Mimi, but we not doing that. I love you, Mimi, but we not doing that. No, no, ma'am, no ham, no Pam, no, Mimi, no, me, Mimi. If we were together in the same room and you started doing that, friend, I would have walked away. I would have walked away, friend. Anti-black is wild. I think I'm about to just get the celebrity spelling bee.
You know
started.
What? You are the only person that has never appreciated the love that I give. Like Mark, no. You know, what does that sound?
It's the phone. Hold on. Hi, caller. Hold one moment, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm a drop, but that hurt my heart because that was for love. It wasn't for fake.
I know it was for love. It wasn't for play or none of that. It's just that I get secondhand embarrassment sometimes, like because I don't feel shame for myself.
I wasn't embarrassed at all.
I said secondhand.
I'm telling you, I wasn't embarrassed at all. There's no need for you to be embarrassed.
Like, Mimi, what are you doing? I would have that would have been the moment I would have walked away.
I'll take note. All right, well, go ahead and I'm gonna stick around for the spelling bee.
All right,
and I will be telling all the Black people that we love and we're mutuals with that you cut off the birthday song, and I guarantee you, everyone's like, "Wait, what?
You gonna put me in the background?"
Yep.
Can you please just have Noah host it?
Who?
Noah. I just want Noah to host it. I don't know. I just want him to host it. He's not here right now, but he knows. He knows why. I want him to host it. Put me on the background, please. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all figure that out. All right. Hey, love you. Happy birthday. Love you more.
Thank you so much, Mimi. See you later. Drop some hearts in the chat for Mimi. Drop some hearts in the chat for Mimi. Crazy stuff. I adore her. All right, guys. Let's keep doing all of the good things. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. All right. This person hung up and now they're calling back. I guess their patience is thin.
Call from.
Why'd you hang up just to call back?
My phone hung up.
Oh, your phone hung up? Okay. All right. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
I am 33.
33? Okay. All right.
Yes.
And so why are you still supporting Trump?
So for me, first policy, of course, and the things that he backed, one of the things I did not agree with was having illegals. I did believe that they needed to be deported. I believe that most jobs, most things should be done by Americans, which he has prioritized. Second, when it compared to Trump and Kamala, I still believe his way of handling war is better than the way I believe Kamala would have handled it, especially since she already was in office and it didn't look like they were doing that great of a job to me personally. Secondly, I said secondly, I'm sorry. Thirdly, I would say
I'm sorry?
Are you still there?
I'm still listening.
Oh, you know what? I'm listening to you on the YouTube too.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You don't have to do that. You're on the phone.
I see. Okay, let me get off of this thing because it had me behind you. And I'm like, why does it seem like I'm hearing double? Okay, here I go. No, or I'm hearing you behind time. Okay, but again, thirdly, another thing that I supported was his idea when it came down to no tax on tips, also reducing the taxes. I know a lot of people have a problem with him being a billionaire or making money, but in my mind, or at least in my viewpoint, one of the things I believe is it takes money to make money, right? And if you already know how to make money, you know how to help other people grow that money. What's one of the biggest things you hear from people who already have made or are in the process of making money? They always say, surround yourself with people who are already at that lifestyle, right? If our country is in debt,
I think let's try to take it one at a time. Because then we could just start going all over the place. So first things first is that Donald Trump isn't actually doing a mass deportation effort. He only deported about 600,000 people in the year of 2025, and it's looking like it's going to be less this year if he continues at the rate in
I
which
didn't
they've been
expect
going
him to
thus
do a
far.
mass
Please don't
deportation, though.
interrupt
So the
me.
thing is, you don't have to be rude. We
I'm
can be
not
nice.
trying to
You
be
can say,
rude.
I'm
I just
sorry,
want
I
to
was
finish
just
because I didn't
talking.
interrupt you.
Okay, well, I do apologize. You
Thank
can
you.
finish,
I
but you
appreciate
don't
you.
have to be nice. Thank you.
So, with that being said, what's happening is that Donald Trump is actually detaining people at the cost of the American taxpayer because it's our money that is actually paying to detain these people on a daily basis. Right now, Donald Trump has about 60,000 people sitting in ICE detention facilities with no end date in sight. Some people have been held for as long as 9 months at this point. And typically, people normally stay no more than 60 days. That's the typical amount, 2 months. And so we're housing them for up to 9 months. It's just taking them a lot longer than normally. Wow. Thank you so much for the wishing cake. Thank you so much, Frey. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat, y'all. So there's that part. Also, you mentioned that he's doing the deportation efforts in order to bring back jobs to the United States of America. But the thing is that we've actually lost more jobs.
No, I didn't say bring back, by the way.
You said to open up jobs?
No, I said because I believe that the jobs that are in America should be for Americans. So if he's deporting or taking people away that are doing jobs that should be for Americans, automatically those jobs are now open up to who?
What's a job that should be for Americans then?
All jobs in America, if you ask me.
Say that again?
A job that is all jobs that are in America should be for Americans. It should be for people who are in America, born Americans. That is what I believe, is that any job that is in here, we should be doing it, whether that be farming, whether that be any of the things that we do now. Construction, all of that should be for Americans. We should have every program to help our Americans to learn how to do the jobs that we say we don't want to do. We need to teach them how to do it and to have that grind to get it done so that we support our country and support the finances.
Do you
that's
also
going
think that
into
it should be paid a livable wage? So not $12 to $13 an hour, but maybe $25 an hour in order to do it at minimum?
I believe that, if I'm being honest, I'm more of an old school person. I believe we do the job, get the job done. Some jobs are not meant to be $20, $30 an hour. Some jobs are for teenagers who only need enough money to maybe flip a burger and only need enough money to get a burger. Don't believe that you have to always increase the pay. I believe we need to incentivize, because we have poor people who make nothing.
I don't believe that teenagers are the ones that should have to work. Teenagers should go to school and do extracurricular activities. They shouldn't have to work, because what are teenagers working for other than would be to actually contribute to the household or to actually save money for something? Other than that, I don't think that teenagers should have to work. And there's also no such job that is, I want to finish a sentence without you actually talking. Like, for the love of God, please. I'm trying, but like, you gotta stop doing that. Ma'am,
a conversation is a
conversation is a conversation, but a conversation is also one where you respect the other person and you don't try to talk over them, because every single time you interject, you try to take the conversation to another place. Stop doing that, please.
And I answered it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Thank you.
Well, you do
So
act like
with
a
that
Democrat. At
being
least I know who
said,
you are.
well, you're sounding like a conservative, so at least I know who you are. Like, let's not.
I'm glad I do.
Let's not. Let's be serious here. Like, this is what you want to do. See, y'all don't know how to have conversations. Y'all think that you get to talk for 25 minutes. You get to think that you talk for 25 minutes and no one gets to say anything. And then when people try to go, like, actually address you point by point, you want to discuss it further and then start fleshing stuff out. That's not how any of this actually works. So again, one more time, what I'm going to do is I am going to finish my sentence. And if I'm not able to finish my sentence, I am going to place you on a timeout. I hope you understand that. Are you going to allow me to finish my sentence? Yes or no?
Ma'am,
don't ma'am me. I asked you a direct question, which is yes or no.
Ma'am, you asked me a question, I answered it.
Okay, you can go on a timeout. I can let the audience hear it. There we go. She's on timeout. Anywho, all right, I don't believe that there's anything such as a job for teenagers. That's simply not a thing. A job is a job is a job, all right, regardless of who is working it, and whoever is working it deserves a livable wage. Okay, that's all that there is to it. They deserve to be paid a wage, all right, that will allow them to not require, all right, or have to use any type of government assistance. There's no reason that people have to go to work, all right, 20 to 40 hours a week, all right, and still receive government assistance. There's no reason for that whatsoever. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you for your patience.
Are you ready to have an actual conversation?
I am having an actual conversation because I know how to have a conversation.
Can you finish your...
I did finish it. Unfortunately, you didn't get to hear it because you were on timeout.
Okay.
So to address your points further then, all right, since I've addressed the part where there's no such thing as a job for just teenagers, okay? Another thing is that you mentioned that you think that Donald Trump knows how to handle war, all right, better than Kamala Harris would have. Please expound on that.
No, first give me, I had already kind of expound upon that. Go ahead and answer.
You didn't expound upon that, actually, ma'am. You can elaborate, you can elucidate, and you can expound. You didn't do any of those things. You just made the statement.
Well, first I want to go back to the teenage part. There are statistics and there are studies that show that when a child, or I'm not even going to say child, when a teenager works early, or you teach a child responsibility early in their life, they begin to have better work ethic, and therefore they do better later in life. And that's including having a job, because you have to teach a child how to manage money. You have to teach a child how to save. You have to teach a child when to spend on their desires and when to take care of their responsibility first. So those are things that at a teenage point, they should already be heading to that point to do. They should already maybe pay just their cell phone bill. Once they turn 16, they're paying their own cell phone bill. If they don't pay it, then it's off. If they pay it, then it's taken care of. And then you also teach them how much of their check do they divide and ensure that they put up a savings to build up a certain amount, even giving goals of how much their savings they should have saved up by a certain period of time. It's important, especially since we're raising them to become adults, to become responsible adults. Do you disagree with that?
They don't have to have a job to learn how to be a responsible adult.
But then how would they make money? They're not working to get the money. I should just hand them money when
There are
that's
some
not
kids that
realistic.
get an allowance because they do chores around the house. I think that's besides the point, and I think what you're trying to do is to focus on that part, because if you hadn't had to go on timeout, what you would have heard is that I don't think that there's any such thing as a teenage job, because before you had interrupted me, that's what I was trying to say. I had said two different things, okay? I don't think that there's anything as a teenage job. A job is a job is a job. All right. And regardless of what that job is, the person should be paid a livable wage, a wage that would require them to not have to use government assistance in order to supplement their income.
But once again, we think differently. I guess we're going to say that. But household chores are automatic. You have to clean your room, whether you like it or not, whether I pay you or not. You have to do the dishes, whether I pay you or whether you like it or not.
Work ethic.
Those are not things but that doesn't build work ethic, because if they're not living in my house, when they live by themselves, no one's paying them to wash a dish. No one's paying them to clean their room. They're going to have to do it whether they get
You literally
paid or
just
not.
said, regardless if they get paid or not, they still have to do those things. That is them having a
Exactly.
responsibility. A job is a responsibility. The only difference between a child not getting an allowance and getting an allowance is whether or not the parent is going to give them the allowance. So either way that it works works
me
out
interrupting
is that
me.
the child is in fact learning work ethic because they're learning responsibilities. That's all there is
You
to
can
it.
interrupt.
You already
So what
have
we're saying is
something
you
that
can
is set in
interrupt
your
me.
mind about
So what
all of
you're
this
saying is you
that
can
you're trying to
interrupt,
get across.
ma'am. You
And
can
frankly,
interrupt
my
me, but I
dear,
can't
I don't
interrupt
give a
you. Is what
damn.
you're saying.
So again, you mentioned that Kamala Harris
Okay,
would not
ma'am.
have
Okay,
handled
ma'am. You
war
have a
as best
great
as
one.
Trump
Okay.
had.
I realize
Please
that
answer
you're
that
not into a
question.
conversation. You're not
Answer that
trying to have a
question. No, because I
conversation.
don't feel like going down your
No,
little rabbit
you're,
holes. We don't have the next
it's not a
38
rabbit hole.
hours
It's
to try
part
to
of the
come up to
reason
try to
why
come to
you
an
asked me
agreement on
why I
this.
voted for Trump.
So let's
One of
get to
mine
it.
is
So
that
answer the question about
American jobs.
war.
Before we go to
Answer
war,
the question about war.
one of my points.
You know what? Go back on hold. I hope she hangs up. Anywho, tap the screen, share the live. I am going to, let me see. What goal can we set here? Let's see. We're only at 182,000 likes, and we're at an hour, almost an hour and a half. This is rude. This is rude, and my attitude is shifting. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's shifting. It's kind of shifting. All right. I don't know who brought the energy down, but it's shifting. I'm just gonna let you all know. All right. So let's see here. Let's get the likes up to 300,000 likes. 300,000 likes. Also, let's go ahead and knock out the garden flowers. I think that's what it's called. Let's do that. Make sure we are sending our daily heart me's. All right. Collect those and be sure to collect the points and continue to tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all of the good things. Also, additionally, guys, if you will, for me, please drop some hearts in the chat for Hunter. Hunter sent $5 and said, "Happy birthday, Erica." Thank you very much, Hunter. I appreciate you, friend. Also, shout out to the Gooch. Gooch sent 50 and said, "For the love fund." Thank you very, very much, Gooch. Also, shout out to Shauna. Shauna said 20 and said, "Friendly reminder, the entire week, Erica." I know you keep saying that for some reason. T minus chapter 60 in 6 days. Love you, friend. Love you more. Love you more. Thank you so very much, Shauna. Y'all drop all of the hearts in the chat, guys. All of the hearts in the chat. And over on the tube, let's say thank you to some friends over there. All right, let's see here. Thank you to Blunt Front for the $5 super chat. Thank you very, very much. Also, the Wayward Wayfinder, thank you for the $2 super chat. You said, "God bless Jacob from Florida." Oh, thank you very much, Jacob. I appreciate you. Also, Jen sent 20 and said, "Happy birthday. Here's some money to stay caffeinated so you can fight the maggots." I appreciate you. Did you see the sleep come over me, the nap time? Thank you all so very much, guys. Everything sent to the pay links today. All right, not on the tube, but on the pay links today. All right, 75% is going towards the Love Fund. We're building a mutual aid fund in order to help out the community. We have a community member right now who is fighting against foreclosure. They need $1,700. We have another community member who is trying to keep her lights on. They need $500. Like, we got a lot of shit happening. All right, and I'm just trying to help people. Okay, I'm trying to help the people, all right? This is also my job, okay? All right, so you know what? You can't help people if you don't help yourself. I'm just gonna be honest. So that's why 75% of what we're doing here is going towards the Love Fund so that we can help people, all right? I saw a community raise like over $2,000 in the span of 2 hours just the other day. $2,000 for one person in the span of like 2 hours, and I was absolutely friggin' amazed, all right? That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All right. If I have got to grow is he here? Is he here? Is he here? If I have got to grow a porn stash, all right, and put up the African-American flag on my microphone, I will. I hope he's here. I definitely hope he's here. I really hope he's here. That was fun. All right. But let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All of the good things. Thank you so very much. All right. Again, let's go ahead and knock out the garden flowers. We have, if I'm doing my math right, 15 of those to go. Let's get the likes up to 300,000 likes. And then we can get into the adult spelling bee. All right. And I'm going to ask everyone on YouTube, if you can, to come over to TikTok, because I think I want to play music. I think I want to, and I don't want the whole thing to be cut off. Or maybe I just take the copyright and just chop it off. We'll see what happens. But yeah. Why is this lady still on the phone? I don't want to talk to her. I don't. I really don't. Okay, caller. Are you ready to answer the question of how they be different on the war?
I'm ready to keep talking. You asked me about my
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for
Daniel.
no, this person called. I'm calling his phone. The fuck.
To accept.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes,
Okay. And for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
39.
Okay. And why are you still supporting Trump?
Yeah, I support Trump because when he become president, I trade stocks. So the market become very volatile and I make a lot of money. So that's how I make my money. So the first time he became president and we have inflation and stuff like that. And at the end of his presidency, the stock market go up very, very quickly and everybody makes money. I make a bunch of money too.
And you are
So
stateside?
so I'm supporting. What is it?
You're stateside?
I
You
don't
live in the
stateside,
States?
no. I live in the state, yeah.
What state do
So
you live
so
in?
Florida.
Florida? Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So you pretty much, because you don't have to tell us all the stuff because it's not like it doesn't actually matter. You said what it is that you did like, and it's because he's helped you make money on the stock market. All right. I think that's selfish, but who am I? Right. But what I would ask you is that basically what you're telling us is you like the fact that Donald Trump has been manipulating the market.
Well, I mean, it worked for some of us, Some people, it doesn't work, but for me personally, that's the reason why I like him.
Well, there's apps that literally show
mean-
what stocks Donald Trump actually buys and what he trades. So is there like the information is there. People follow it and they do the same thing that he's doing and they make some money. That's all it says. So you're just
Yeah.
basically telling us that at the expense of people being able to eat, at the expense of people having affordable housing, because he's kicking people off of the housing voucher program. It's about what is it? About 1,000 single moms. Oh, not the. Oh, thank God she finally hung up. Okay, so not the. What was I trying to say?
Yeah.
The housing voucher program. Women, like about 1,000 women, are getting kicked off of that in New York City alone. So they're not going to have anywhere to live. So there's that part. All right. People are losing their medical insurance. So there's that. But you made some money on the stock market. So all is good, right?
I mean, this stuff they hear, people use them. I think they will come back. Eventually, they will come back. It's like a cycle.
What's going to come
We
back?
have
I'm
all
sorry.
this thing going on. What you just mentioned. Because
What?
it's 4 years of Republicans and then 4 years of Democrats. When we Democrats, get elected again,
That's not
they'll come back
guaranteed.
again. It's not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed, but it's
You
a
just said it's
cycle.
all going to come back,
Things
though.
cannot go on one. Yeah, things cannot go on one side and then one side. They have to be balanced. So you have to be balanced. So for me, I see a balance. So right now, we have to have a crash in the market and the housing market, the prices have to come down. It's too expensive.
The
So
housing
for that to
prices have been
happen,
high for about 6 years now. So that's no. They thought they were going to
yeah,
have a
they are
bubble in
high.
2022. It didn't happen. They thought another bubble was coming in 2024. It didn't happen. We're not getting the bubble. So nothing's going to burst. It's like we don't have any balance. All we have here is a massive wealth inequality in the United States of America where the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. The rich are getting tax cuts and the ability to manipulate the market, all right, while the poor are losing their ongoing access to benefits. And then being told that it's their fault that they're on benefits when these companies, all right, aren't paying a livable wage. And these companies, all right, are taking away benefits from employees. Hey, these people. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense. Just say you don't care, and then we don't even have to have the conversation. But please don't sit up here and pretend that you do care and try to argue, all right, just to show us all that you really don't give a damn.
No, I care. I care very much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because, yeah. Just like Donald Trump, for example, right? He's a good businessman. Even though I know he has multiple bankruptcies, I think about 6 of them. But at the end of the day, he played smart. So he used those money and he make good business and he makes money. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Just like, all these things that's happening
How
right
is
now,
Trump
the
a good
war.
businessman? How's he a good businessman? Like, name a Trump business outside of his real estate business that's been successful.
I'm not saying a good businessman. It's just that
You literally just
he
said he's a
plays
good
smart.
businessman. Now you're saying he's not a good businessman
No, no,
because you can't name a
it's not
business
it's
outside of
not,
Trump real
no, sorry,
estate
I
that's
said it
actually
wrong.
been doing well.
I said it wrong. I said it wrong. He's not a very good businessman, but he played smart. Yeah, he plays smart. Like me, for example, if I was in his place, I'll probably do the same thing. When I
Sir,
learn
can you
about
just
what he's
stand
doing,
on
I'm like,
10
oh,
toes
this
on
guy.
something? Like, Donald Trump is literally manipulating the market, allowing his friends and family, along with himself, to make a whole bunch of money. Do you all know that when Donald Trump had purchased stock in one of the weight loss drugs, right? It wasn't Wegovy. I think it was Ozempic. It was one of those. It was Ozempic or Wegovy, right? Donald Trump had purchased stock in it, all right? And that very same day, like 4 hours later, right? He actually was on national TV. And guess what he said? He said out of his mouth, right? He was talking up the benefits of this and about how much he loves that drug. And guess what the stock did? Shot up. So all you're telling us, right, sir, is that you like manipulation. You like it when people use corruption, all right, to make more money. You like it because it benefits you. You think that Donald Trump somehow, some way is a genius simply because, all right, he knows how to commit crime. That's it. That's it. Stop telling
No,
us
no, I
that you
don't
care
like
about
corruption.
people.
I don't like this stuff. They will always be happening.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I don't like it, but it will always be there. No matter what, somebody is gonna do it.
Gonna do what?
But
The crime?
somebody is gonna manipulate the market. No matter
You don't
what,
have to
some
support the
of them they
person doing the
hide it.
crime.
Well, some of them hide it, but he's doing it openly. That's what we like about him.
So you like it because he's openly a criminal.
Yeah.
That's deplorable.
He's honest. He's honest.
He's not honest. An honest person doesn't commit crime. You know how oxymoronic that sounds? That is a contradiction.
No, to a certain degree, he's honest.
What? What did you just say?
I said to a certain degree, he is honest.
To a certain degree, all right, to the fullest degree, the man's a criminal. He's corrupt. He is the swamp. And you're supporting it again because it makes you money. I really just wish you say that. Like, stop wasting my time and like the people watching. It's over 1,000 people watching. All right, just stop wasting our time. Just say you like that the man, all right, is making you money, and then we can leave it at that. You don't actually care about anything. All right, your love of self, your love of money outweighs anything that anyone else that's around you or even that you don't even know is going through. And you know what? You can have it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's exactly what I
Hey, do you
like.
got your green card?
Yeah.
You do have your green card? Are you naturalized?
Of course. Of course.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Donald Trump requiring people who are applying for green cards that they have to go back to their home country to apply? They can no longer apply and stay in the United States of America.
Well, I said what I wanted to say, so I'm going to stop here. Have a great day. Happy birthday.
You don't want to talk about that? You don't want to talk about other immigrants? You don't want to talk about how your vote pulled the ladder from out of them? You don't want to talk about that? How you closed the door in their face?
No.
You don't? Why not?
Yeah, that's it.
But why not? Why not? Why don't you want to talk about it? Don't get quiet. Say something. Let's talk about how you closed the door on other people like yourself. Oh, no, not the skedaddle. No, don't go. He's gone. Yeah. I just want to know. I really do. I want to have that conversation, though. They don't. They never want to have that conversation.
Call from
Rob.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I was. I was actually a big time Trump supporter.
What changed?
A lot of things. I always, before I get into my thing, but I just want to say is I've always thought I was smart and intelligent. I always thought that, being conservative was the right thing to do. But not realizing how big, whatever you want to call it, the system or whatever it is, and how it can change people. And then overall, bringing God in my life, Jesus, just opened up my eyes in a lot of things. And I do have a lot of guilt because I told a lot of people that they were wrong for not voting in Trump this last term. And after the first couple of months of seeing what he was doing and what he's done since until now, I'm sad. I'm sad, especially I was just listening to your to the last caller or whatever, and just the whole mass migration thing. I used to be somebody that believed that people should be deported, but again, after reading the Bible, finding Jesus, I don't believe that we should have borders, or we should have, I don't know, what makes people different if they're not born here in America, for an example. Everybody has a soul, and getting to the politics side, the whole mass migration is a fraud. They're bluntly lying. And it's not just the conservatives. Right now it's the conservatives' turn, but it's also the left side as well. And the sad thing that I've come to terms with is that, for an example, the mass migration, they've used surveys to push the 2 million or whatever you want to say that were deported last year. Joe Biden, his last year.
I missed something. Did you just say both sides were the same?
Yes, they are. And let me get to my point real quick.
Ahead.
I that's fine. You don't agree, but let's look at data though in regards to the mass migration for Trump. Okay, let's look at that, and then I'm going to ask you how you feel after the fact, because we can use real data from FOIA, right? Freedom of Information Act, right? And they've been doing that for years. But people don't look this information up. And of course, our news media on both sides, not just one side, both sides, don't give that information to us. Okay? And the problem is that, for example, Trump and all their followers, whatever, I used to be one, okay? We are blind, we're tunnel vision, whatever you want to call it, to see the true data or the facts. And the facts are, Trump hasn't done any mass migration. He's lying about it.
Yeah,
okay, and what I was gonna, and also we can even look back at the last year of Biden. Last year of Biden, FOIA, the Freedom of Information Act, shows that Biden deported through ICE, right? Interior, he deported around 254,000 people his last year, and Trump barely deported 300,000, and that's estimated because he started including people at the border that never even touched the United States.
All of them include people at the border. All of them.
Well, and here's the
only
crazy
reason why Biden had inflated numbers was because of Title 42, because he was able to do quite a bit of expulsions at the border. The same for Obama. They were able, and Obama wasn't using Title 42, but they were able to do expulsions. A lot did occur via the interior, all right? And I don't think that y'all understand that it's not about the fact that they're doing deportations. It's the way in which they are being done. All right, like
well,
the
detention. I agree. And and you know what? And I agree with you. And even the fact that Trump even said that he was only going after the criminals. The data does not show that.
Exactly.
The data does not show that.
Exactly.
Even Biden's last year, it was only like 7% of normal families or whatever you want to call it. I think it's
Did
around
Biden get any
70%.
Americans killed though? Did any Americans get
Well,
killed
but
because of ISIS
and, and
activity?
and I'm not arguing with that.
I
And
just want to
and
know.
actually, you brought up no, and you're right. You're exactly right. But and then there's some incidents where Biden and Obama, you can correlate that, yes.
No,
But when
like
I'm saying
did
currently,
Biden or Obama put handcuffs on kids? Did they follow kids from school to and from school? Did they stop kids in the middle of the road and snatch them out of their cars? They did that to a 17-year-old in Minneapolis. Snatched him right
yeah,
out of
I
his
agree.
car.
I
Yeah.
agree.
All
Yeah,
right. Were they snatching
but there's
kids up at
also
bus stops? I don't
I
need to go
get
over
it.
the numbers
I
with
get it.
Biden. I don't have to go over the numbers with Obama. We don't even have to go over the
I'm
numbers
going
with.
with
I'm not finished, sir. Stop it. We don't even have to go over the numbers with Trump. We don't. We really don't. You know why? Because it's not even about the numbers. What it is about how it's being done and what is happening to people. We have groups of girls going into detention facilities in this current term, going into detention facilities, all right, and being transferred to facilities in Texas pregnant. Specifically for the reason is that Texas has extremely strict abortion laws. Okay, that's what we need to focus on. All right. People keep talking about the numbers and what one president did and how many numbers the other president did. No, let's actually talk about how it is being done. Because the thing is, the Obama administration, in his first few years as president, he fucked immigration up bad. He was awful when it came to immigration. All right. Him and Trump probably could stand side by side when it came to immigration and how awful it was. All right. But what Obama did is that he took a step back and they redid the plan and they had a focus on the criminals. They had a focus on the criminals, on the violent offenders. And that's where they were successful at.
So
let's not do this.
Can I step in real quick? Can I just
Sure.
step in real quick? I heard everything you said, and I agree with most of it. I do. Okay, but what I guess my point I'm trying to say is that there's ripple effects on both sides, and you just brought up one of those ripple effects. And instead of us arguing about what president and this president, what my point was is that they both do the same thing. And I don't want to argue about what Trump, what Obama did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I have a question for you. All right. Did Obama cut funding to social benefit programs like SNAP, Medicare, Medicaid? Did he cut funding to like housing programs? Did Obama do that?
Yeah, but well, he did not.
Okay,
but he also, but hold on. Can I counter you? I mean, I know you want to debate, but but what were the ripple effects of what Obama did though by giving more? There's more people dependent on it though. That is a ripple effect.
When you all say that are people dependent on it. Do you really think?
Hold on,
please.
But no.
Do you think, right, that a person, all right, who can afford to pay all of their bills, who can pay their rent, their car note, their car insurance, who can go to the grocery store and get their stuff. Do you think that person would actually want to pull out an EBT card at the register?
Honestly,
do you think they want to be at Trader Joe's and pull out the EBT cards?
I was that person. Okay. So all I'm trying to say is
people don't want to be dependent upon it. People aren't dependent upon it. They have to use it until they get to the next stepping stone in their lives.
I get it.
That's all that it is.
You know what? But then there's also, but what I'm trying to say is it's just like coupons. Are you going to use the coupons at the stores?
It's not like a coupon.
Or are you not going to use? Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because, and then the other thing that you have to realize
no, it's not, because
not
everybody has access to it. So it's not like a coupon. So there's that part.
Here's a great example.
You have to meet certain qualifications.
But hold on. Here's a great example, okay? I was very, very dependent on food stamps for me and my family when I was sick and when I wasn't making enough money to take care of my family. And I am very much appreciative of it. I've always been that way, okay? But I see the difference now that I did do, I don't know what you want to call it. I'm able to take care of myself. I'm not going to say I stepped up, I learned something. I found my passion and it's gotten me better now. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not shaming anybody. but I do see the difference now from being on Medicaid to having my own insurance, and it's sad. Okay, when I was on Medicaid for my medical stuff, I had to wait a month and a half, maybe 2 months, just to see my primary care doctor. My whole point, and now with my insurance stuff, no, I did.
You're a liar.
And then on top of, but hold on, I'm not lying.
You're lying.
I'm not. And then even,
yes, you are.
can
lying.
I finish my statement,
No,
please?
because
No,
as a
I'm not.
person who is on
No,
Medicaid,
no.
sir, you're lying. You're
Okay,
absolutely
so
lying. When I had
I'm
Blue
not
Cross,
lying.
no,
Okay,
when I had Blue
no.
Cross Blue
Okay,
Shield, I still had to wait
okay.
sometimes over a month just for
Was that
the
a specialist or
witness.
primary care?
If you fucking stop talking, you'd hear me. You're fucking
Okay.
lying. All right. You
Okay,
call
I'm
up
not
here
lying.
pretending
I'm
to
not.
be some type of person regretting your vote because you found God, you found
I
Jesus
do.
in them, right? All right.
Wow.
But yet you're sitting
Wow.
here, you say stuff. No, you don't think about the words in which you use. You said that people are dependent upon this. Well, guess what? You know what? People
Well,
wouldn't have
hold
to
on.
be
I'm not
dependent
arguing
upon
with
it
you with
if
that.
these companies actually paid a livable wage. All right. No, you said that Obama's policies, him not cutting it, not cutting funding to social programs, made people dependent upon
Correct.
the darn going welfare. That's what you said, and that's not true. That's not true.
But the whole,
That's not true.
hold on. The
All
whole
right, it's
system is
simply
set up for
not.
all of us to depend on it.
Because
Though.
what we have right
Okay?
now is we have people who actually need the coverage, not this benefit. All right, that need these benefits, not getting the benefits. All right, because of the Trump funding cuts, so that they could give themselves a darn on tax cut, a tax break. All right, a $4 trillion tax break for the wealthy and corporations. I really need you to understand, all right, what it is that we're looking at.
I understand everything you're saying, and I agree with you 110%.
No, you're not
I
listening.
do.
If you're still talking while I'm talking, you're not listening. Okay?
No, you were.
No, you're not
you just cut
listening
me off.
because you want to talk about immigration, and then you say that people are
I'm
dependent
talking.
upon
I don't
benefits,
care
and you
about
say that they're the same. They're not the same. When it comes to
Can I say
American
something, please?
lives, they're not the same. If you
Can I
agree
say
with
something,
me,
please?
then stop saying that they're the same.
It is the same because it's just different reactions.
Are we at 300,000? Can we knock out the flowers, please? And so we can start this spelling bee. I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers. I am sick and tired of these people that I don't even know what to do with myself. I feel my cortisol levels are rising and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Call from
AC.
Hi, caller. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, for TikTok purposes, how old are you?
50.
I'm so sorry. I can barely hear you.
50.
Okay, you said 50. Are you able to turn your phone up or speak closer to the mic?
Oh, is this better?
That is better. Okay.
Wow, I was on, but I had it to my ear. I do apologize.
No worries. All right, I'm going to place you on a brief hold while I do a quick commercial break, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, thank you. I need a reset. Oh, my God, I need a reset. I need a reset. I really do. I need a reset. Lately I feel like my shoulders will tense up, and once the shoulders tense up, I know I'm done for. I'm done for. Sometimes I gotta say the battle is not mine. It is the Lord's. It is the Lord's. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? Someone named Amber Steph's GGA over on the Tube sent a $2 super chat and said, "So I'm Maga, still going to refuse the money? I don't have the ability to decline a super chat." All right. So that will be on you, friend. You can send $500. You can send $500. And you know what I'll do? I'll make sure when the YouTube payment comes in next month that your $500 of that, all right, goes towards the Love Fund. You can do that. The fuck are you even talking about? Still gonna refuse the money? No. Next time, show us that you actually working with some. Put some extra zeros behind it. The fuck are we doing here? All right? These people get on my damn nerves. Anywho, Also, shout out to Amanda. Amanda sent $100. All right. See, Amanda. Okay. Be more like Amanda. Whoever you were. Amber, be more like Amanda. All right. Shout out to Amanda. Thank you so much for the love, fun, and happy birthday. Thank you so very much, friend. Drop a bajillion hearts in the chat, please. It's a number. I created it. It has like 35 zeros to it. All right. Drop those hearts in the chat. Thank you so very much, Amanda. All right, guys. We are basically raising money for the Love Fund. The Love Fund is going to help the community out. 75% of all donations will go towards the Love Fund. And what we'll be doing is we will be helping out people. We have one community member right now who is in need of $500 in order to keep their lights on. All right. To keep their lights on. Right. It's crazy how much electricity costs these days. We have another community member who is in need of $1,700 to avoid foreclosure, because if they don't make this payment, then their house is going to go into foreclosure. So we have a lot going on. They've already done extensions. She is going to look for a forbearance to see if a forbearance is an option. They're going to do that tomorrow. But it's not something that's guaranteed because, again, they've already done extensions. So far, guys. All right. So far today, we have gotten up to 325. So awesome. So there's that. So let's keep doing all the good things. And if you like to support, wish happy birthday, whatever it is, the links are in the bio. Everything with Erica is the name. PayPal and Venmo. Also have a Zelle, everything with Erica9@gmail.com. And if you're over on the tube, wait, I should make this clear. And separate, if you like to show love via the tube directly to me, you can by sending a super chat. All right. Thank you all for everything, because everything's appreciated and everything is accepted. All right. We have 5 more of the garden thingies to go. Let's do that. This should be the last call that we do. And then we should be able to go into the spelling bee by then. Let's see what happens. All right. Thank you so much for holding, caller. All right. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Well, it's because what he did as far as removing certain people off certain people's reels and books, so that since no one was getting help, then we might as well remove some of the immigrants and some of the illegals as well.
What?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I know. So
Can you repeat it?
break
I can
down
barely
to you.
hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll repeat it like this. So I'm a regular American citizen, right? Meaning that I'm not a drug addict, alcoholic, veteran, Native American, illegal immigrant, refugee, etc. I ended up getting hurt due to some issues on the job, and I needed help from these services that they say that are out there to help you if you experience homelessness or getting ready to experience homelessness. And I was denied countless programs. And I was told by a lot of different people running those programs that heard my battle cry was that the money is going to the illegals and to the illegals. It's going to refugees too, but more or less out here in California, it was going to the illegals. And it took me a long time to wrap my mind around that, because I'm a registered independent. Okay. But it's leaning more towards, when I was a Democrat, I still wasn't able to have access to these programs. So now
you're a
it's
Republican, you got access to them?
Not necessarily. I'm a registered Democrat. You asked me, was I a Trump supporter? I'm not a registered Republican. But I can respect the fact that right now he is knocking them off of a lot of the taxpayers' programs. If I can't get a damn hotel voucher, I don't have any bankruptcies, no evictions, no criminal history from juvenile to adulthood, and they can get a hotel voucher, and I can't. So yeah, it's like, it's not making sense. And I'm in California. Let me be clear. I'm in
so you mad at your
Riverside
state?
County. I'm in Riverside County.
You mad at your state?
But San Diego County is the exact same way. LA County is the exact same way.
Yeah. Again, you're mad at your state.
I vote Gavin Newsom, which is our governor out here.
Yeah, I like to talk about national politics, so how that's working. And on a federal level, undocumented immigrants, don't have access to any federal welfare programs
They
outside
are
of
on
FEMA
EBT.
in the
What are you
event of a
talking about?
national
They're on
disaster.
EBT. Excuse me, they're on the EBT program across the nation. They are on Section 8 housing across the
Refugees are.
nation,
Do you know what a refugee is, ma'am?
ma'am. So we're talking about illegals and we're talking about refugees in general. I'm talking
No,
about
we're not.
American citizens. I'm talking about American citizens. The
Ma'am,
programs across the board
you
were
said
offering, are offering.
that
Let me let me finish.
undocumented immigrants are receiving federal aid, and I'm
Yes.
telling you that they're not.
How are you telling me that? And I'm experiencing it right here in California. What do you mean? They
Are
were
we just supposed to
getting
trust you,
EBT.
bro?
Please don't call me bro. I'm 50 years old. I
It's
do
a
not
saying.
identify as a bro.
It's a
I don't
saying.
identify as a bro. So
Yeah,
again,
it's a
out
figure
here
of
in
speech.
California, as it is, you've heard it was happening in Chicago, it's happening all over the place. And don't get me wrong, everybody does need help. But at the same time, if I'm an American citizen and I've done nothing to society except work, and I got hurt on the job. And so now I'm reaching out to the Red Cross, to the Catholic Charities, to all these Salvation Army, calling 211, which is a joke, to all these programs that are saying that there's these programs out here, and you're getting these people that are hearing my battle cry. I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to be out here. Well, what
Nobody
I'm told
wants to
by
be
these
homeless for the most
programs,
part.
I'm sorry?
Nobody wants to be homeless for the most part.
I would beg to differ. You could go on YouTube. People want to live the van life. People are tired of paying
Living
rent.
the
There are people
van
that
life isn't
choose
being
this
homeless.
lifestyle. I'm just telling you, ma'am, you, and a lot of people have the same ideology as what they think what a homeless person is and what a homeless person wants and what they don't want. As I stated, I wrote a letter to Gavin Newsom and explained to him they have me on a waiting list for 17 years for Section 8 housing. Now I haven't needed it. I haven't been down 17 years.
Then why are
but
you on
I
a waiting
need
list
it now.
then?
Well, because if it comes up, and if I'm in a crisis, if anything is happening, then at least I'm on a waiting list, right?
So you
That's
do
what I think.
understand that
That's
the
what
majority
they
of
tell
the
you to
things that
do.
you spoke about, ma'am, are federal programs. So federal programs.
Well, who are they
And
run
these
by?
are
Who are they
programs
run by
that
in
you
Democratic cities, ma'am? What are we talking about right now? They are in blue states, and it's across the United
Section
States.
8 is all through all states, ma'am. So there's that part. If
Across
red
the
states are
United
I'm
States.
so sorry. One moment. If red states are being handled so much better, all right, since you like to pivot, I'm going to pivot too, because you all over the place. So
I
if
know.
red states are handled so much better, and you don't got to talk when I'm talking, all right, then
Okay.
you have to ask yourself is why is it that they're being supplemented by blue states like New York, Illinois, California. All right. California has the 4th largest GDP in the world. All right. California takes care of states, all right, with the excess revenue that they pay in taxes for like things like education, all right, also housing. All right. So I think like we need to be very serious here. One thing that you need to understand, and I hope that you do understand it good, and that you take a moment to actually look into this. All right. There's a bill that was signed, all right, 30 years ago. It is called the Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act. It was signed in 1996 by Bill Clinton. All right. This act, okay, made it so that anyone that was not a U.S. citizen could not receive federal benefits outside of certain cases, such as refugees, or in the event of a national emergency and FEMA services were being used. So there's that part. All right. Your state cannot use any federal funding, such as funding for Section 8, to go towards an undocumented immigrant. I want you to understand that. All right. Also, a refugee is not an undocumented immigrant. A refugee is someone who was invited to the United States of America. And for you to say that Donald Trump is rightfully getting rid of those people is absolutely abhorrent, in my opinion. You did say that. You did. You said that was actually the first thing that you said.
The programs. Ma'am, this is America. Let me be clear, okay? So if an American citizen is having a hardship, an American citizen should have the green light, specifically an American citizen that does not have a criminal history, drug, alcohol, any type of issue at all. So the American citizen should be put above a refugee and above an illegal immigrant.
Why?
Now, what you just said is equivalent, because I'm an American citizen, because I was born here, I was with my ancestors. So therefore, if it shouldn't be an and, it should be, okay, our citizens are having financial hardship due to said situation of fire, loss of job, death,
Why are you
whatever
getting
could happen.
upset with somebody that needs the benefit just like you? Why are you not getting upset with the government that
Ma'am,
refuses to put the
because let
actual
me explain
funding
to you
behind
why.
it? So
Because
instead of funding it, they
clear
cut
you
it.
never-
So why are you
When you
upset
ask
with
me
the
a
person who
question,
can
you
get
ask
it?
me a question, I would like to answer the question. So it's
What
not
question
that
did
I'm
I
getting
ask you?
upset.
What
Because
question
at
did I
some
ask you?
point you said why am I getting upset? And so it's and I'm not upset now. There was times that I was filled with diabolical rage because as you made the statement of what shouldn't be done opposed to what's actually happening. The average person sitting at home on their couch believes that there are programs out here to help the homeless. And there's thousands of programs across the United States of America. However, you have to check a box.
So I
You
have a
have to be
question
a
for you.
diabetic, alcoholic.
Have you,
Hold on,
because
let me
you
finish.
didn't
Hold on,
answer the
hold on.
other
Please let
question.
me
You keep
finish.
taking the
Please let
long
me
route. And
finish.
I'm frankly,
Please
my
let
dear,
me,
I don't
please
have
let
all
me,
day.
ma'am,
Can you shorten
please
it
let me
up,
finish.
please?
If you allow me to finish, that's key about communication. To be able to communicate
You
effectively,
don't have to be
each person
loquacious.
needs to be able, each person. And so again, we're going to do effective communication here. So again, before you interrupted me, the point that I'm trying to make to you is this right here. You apparently have not experienced a situation to where you were in need, right? There was no
You don't know
family.
what I've
You went to your
experienced.
savings. Okay, slow down. Your savings was gone. Everything was gone.
You
You
do
didn't do
not know
anything
what
to
I've
society.
experienced. So
So
please don't try to
now you
assume
go to these
anything.
programs to say, excuse me, on the news, everywhere they're saying I should call 211, I should go to these different programs to get assistance. When you go to those programs, and those programs, whether someone slips up or where someone sees your battle cry and they can hear
It's
your battle
possible,
cry, they
ma'am, that you
tell
might just
you,
be bad with your money.
they
Since you
tell
want to
you,
assume that someone has
ma'am,
never
I'm
needed
let
any
me
type of help. During the
slow down,
pandemic, when I couldn't
slow
pay my
down,
rent,
slow down,
during the
ma'am,
pandemic,
slow
shut
down.
up,
I had a
please. I want
traumatic
you to
brain
shut up.
injury.
I want you to
Well,
shut
see,
up. I really do. I want you to shut up. I really do.
I'm gonna have
I really, because you just gonna keep like
that's
just yap,
right,
yap,
and
yap,
you're
yap,
rude.
yap, yap,
You're
yap, yap. You're
rude.
loquacious as
You're
fuck. All
rude.
right, so
You're
anywho,
rude.
you're
You're
not
rude.
muted or
And I
anything. I'm
think
just gonna
that
talk
is
over you
God
because you're stupid.
and
That's what I'm
allows you
gonna
to
do because you're
explain
stupid and you
with
make
your
absolutely
full
no sense
tongue.
whatsoever. I'll just put you on hold. So during the pandemic in 2020, when I couldn't pay my rent, guess what I did? I went to CAP, the Community Action Program in my city. I called them. I provided them with all of the documentation that was needed. Guess what happened? It wasn't 2020, it was 2021. Guess what happened? They paid the rent. Oh, boom, got the help that I needed as an American citizen. Didn't get upset. Oh my gosh. Hey, in 2017, when I stopped working at my insurance job, when I stopped working there, because I did quit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't want to do it no more. I actually don't like corporate. But when I stopped working at my darn going corporate job, right, I needed help. But guess what? Because I had so much money in savings, because they do count your money in savings, right? They do count that shit, right? I didn't qualify. I did not qualify. Did I get upset? Did I get upset at an immigrant, at a refugee, or an undocumented person? No. The fuck for? What I thought in my mind is, why doesn't our government have any fucking programs available for the working middle class? Why doesn't the working middle class have any type of help? They pay the working middle class just enough to not meet the threshold. They pay them just enough, right? Tell them real quick, you make too much money. You make too much money to need any assistance. And so that person that is making, let's say, $25 an hour in Phoenix, Arizona, right? They make just enough to be able to pay their rent, maybe. All right. They make just enough to put gas in their car for the week to get to and from work. They make just enough. all right, to make sure that they can do at least 4 meals a week for their family. Maybe, just maybe, right? And that is fucking it. That is it. Why do y'all think, right? Why do y'all think it's so many people, all right, that are do-it-yourselfers now? For those that have the ability to learn the skill, why do you think it's so many people that know how to do their own nails, their own hair, their own brows, like their own waxing, right? Why do you think it's so many people that know how to do that? Because they go to work every single fucking day. And the way that society tells you is that, you know what? You work every day, all right? You should look a certain way. But if you need any fucking help, you don't deserve nice things. You don't deserve to have your nails done. You don't deserve to have your hair done. You don't deserve to have your brows done. You don't deserve to wear anything nice. You don't deserve it if you need any fucking help. Why do you think it's people out here working fucking 2-3 jobs? They got a main job. They're doing a fucking Uber or Lyft. All right. They do hair or nails on the side. I want people to understand that. Shut the fuck up, okay? Stop being mad at darn going immigrants. It's not the immigrant that is the problem. It is our government. And you silly gooses are falling for the nonsense. You silly gooses are allowing them to pit you against each other. Stop doing that. That's just dumb as hell. And I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I don't want to talk to these people no more. If you are not one of my mutuals, get out of my gosh darn going inbox. All right. I am not talking to any more Trump supporters today. I absolutely refuse to do so. I'm not doing it. I'm not talking to no Trump supporters. Fuck them. I don't want to do it anymore. All right. So if you're a mutual, you can get up in the box. I do want to say some thank yous to people. I'm sorry I missed stuff, but no, fuck these people, man. I'm so happy. I don't got to talk to, oh gosh, Lee, I'm going to be off work for 10 days. Whew. I'm going to be off work for 10 days. I am. I can't wait. Has anyone ever flown Air Canada? If you've flown Air Canada to Europe, by all means, please let me know. Hey, SJ. Please let me know. It's time to spell words with friends. Yes, it is. We're going to have fun. These motherfuckers going to know about their nerves. You have, but only 2 Canada? Okay. Hey, shout out to the Bridge Party. That's Casso and them. Thank you so very much, friend. I appreciate the 55 for the happy birthday. Draw some hearts in the chat, y'all. That's friggin' awesome. Thank you. Also, thank you to Amanda for the 10. Amanda said, happy birthday, beautiful. Thank you for all that you do. I hope you get to do something fun for your birthday. You definitely deserve it. I am going to do something fun, and I appreciate you so very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Also, you have the same name as my cousin, but I know you're not my cousin. But Crystal, oh, cool. I am the Day of the Dead thingy. Thank you very much. Crystal, thank you so much for the 5. You said, so is she not aware that all American ancestors were immigrants? Native Americans are the only actual OG Americans. Guess how is Trump actually helping you? I will make a slight correction. I got to let you know. All right. My folks were not immigrants. I just want to let you know that. They were not immigrants. They were forced here. They did not ask to come. But I understand your sentiment, Crystal, and I appreciate your kindness. Thank you so very much, friend. And also, shout out to my TikTok bestie, Dan Malik, for the $20. Dan said, happy birthday, bestie. That last guess was indeed very loquacious. 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 My friend, he gets it, y'all. Shout out to Dan. Draw some hearts in the chat. Also, shout out to Swan. Draw some hearts in the chat for Swan. Swan sent 25 and said, happy birthday, Erica. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me read it correctly. My apologies. Happy birthday with women with microphones. Yes, because we are women with microphones. Thank you very much, Swan. I appreciate you, friend. All right, guys, let's do all of the good things. I'm about to make a quick background because I ain't going to hold you. I did forget. I didn't mean to forget, but I did forget. Okay, so let me see here. All right, I am going to go to Canva really quick and just do a background. Thank you, Barbs. Thank you. Because I am going to do the adult spelling bee. Boom, boom, boom. And I also have to do math. So, Sean, can one of my mods come up? You can try, friend. No, are you at your black job? You shouldn't be at work today. It's Memorial Day weekend. Yay, Kobe's here. Hi.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Erica. Happy birthday to you. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. Zum Geburtstag viel Glück. سنة حلوة يا جميل. سنة حلوة يا جميل. سنة حلوة يا جميل. سنة حلوة يا جميل. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Kobe, thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Erica.
Thank you, friend. Oh my
literally
gosh.
are a gem.
Oh, thank
You
you.
are a sunshine. Listen, whatever entity created this universe, after they were done creating the stars and the skies and the galaxies and the universes and the Milky Way and the sun and the planets and the land and the space matter and the waters, they thought this beautiful blue
She's so
marble
awesome.
that we call home needed an Erica, and they decided to plant you on this universe. So I am
You
so
are so
glad.
sweet. Too kind.
I'm just saying, listen, this whole world was blessed on, well, not this day because it's not today, it's on May 31st, but you
Yes.
know what I mean. The world was
We'll
blessed
take it.
with your presence. Just wanted
Thank
to
you,
say that.
friend. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Please draw some hearts in the chat for Kobe, for Athena, for this sweetheart. I appreciate you so very much. Now I'm just
That was
gonna
beautiful.
say, Shauna, beat that.
Well, I was gonna do the black one, but Covey covered it, so
No, you still gotta do it. You know I love that song.
okay. I can't sing, y'all, but I'm gonna try my best.
She has a beautiful voice.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Shauna, why?
I was gonna try to do a remix.
Remix.
No, but seriously, T minus 6
Pew,
days
pew, pew,
until the
pew.
31st.
Yes.
Happy birthday, my beautiful friend. You are the baddest, flyest 59-year-old I ever seen in my life.
Yes.
Okay? All right, drop the
Yes.
skincare routine. I need to
Yes.
know.
I need you two to like hold it down for me though. Like talk amongst
Oh, we
yourselves or
got you.
something. Cause I'm trying to do something and yeah, I know I suck at multitasking. And then I have a whole bunch of thank yous to say and I want to update the love fund amount too. So I like
Oh, yeah. Make sure you take that sticker down that why you supporting Trump. He's ruining the birthday vibes.
yeah, that's
His
fair.
face.
I had to keep him in for like the engagement part of it, and then I'm gonna change it to the adult spelling bee part. So I got it.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Let me come up and hoot and holler.
Hoot and holler is crazy, Ashley.
There we go. Okay, let me see.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Didn't think
Guys,
we was gonna make it, huh?
it's my biggest op's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Hate.
Hold on.
Hate.
No, I don't hate. I don't hate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
thought
can't
this
do
was
this,
a haters
Ashley.
ball.
Don't
You
do
entered
this.
the
No,
room,
I
so I
love
thought
you
it was the
guys.
haters ball. My bad.
I love you guys. Hold on. Hold on. I got something for you.
Okay.
Mom, can you help us sing happy birthday? Oh, this is my biggest op right here. You
Hi.
ready?
Hello.
Hi. You ready? We're going to do it our way? Okay, let's go.
I like your mom.
Come on, come on. You like my mom, but you don't like me.
I
That's
like your
crazy.
mom. She
Work.
said you want to do it our way? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes,
you ready?
ma'am.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey.
Happy birthday to ya.
Come on, choir.
Happy birthday to ya.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Put some stank on it. All right. I
Nigga.
know that.
Nigga.
That the nigga. Not in
Not
front
the
of your
nigga. Oh
mama.
my god.
Yeah. I thought I was in church. Yeah, she thought she was in church. I done left the church.
I
Look at
love that.
God.
That was awesome. Ashley, thank you very, very much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
I got it 3
I
different
seen you.
ways. Actually, I got like 8 different ways because Kobe speaks 5 languages.
Yeah,
That's
COVID did
awesome.
like
6.
he
Kobe
did a
killed
lot.
it.
I didn't know what was being said, COVID, but I loved it. You know, I seen some money on your birthday. Not today, because it's not today.
You know where I'll be at, so I'll be on the lookout for it too.
And I also seen your invoice on my birthday.
That's
You see
fair
how this
enough.
goes?
That's fair enough. You'll send me the
I mean, that
invoice. You
is
know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pay it.
fair game.
No, you don't. No, you not.
Don't
You're
be
not
telling
gonna pay
nobody.
it.
Don't be telling nobody I'll be fulfilling my
Ooh, she
invoices.
don't pay her bills, y'all.
Oh
She
my
don't.
God.
Okay. Oh, I'm about to get
Oh
sent
my
down.
God.
Okay, goodbye.
Shauna, do the
God
thing.
bless. Oh, Shauna, no,
Ashley, love you.
Thank you so much, Ash. Please drop some hearts in the chat for Ashley and her mom. That was friggin' awesome. That was so awesome. And I got it like in 5 different languages from Kobe. That was so cool. And I got Shauna to sing, which was awesome. I'm so happy.
I never sing on live. That was nerve-wracking.
It was nerve-wracking, wasn't it? I know. I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me do this. Right. Okay. This is
Where
me
are the neutrals?
multitasking.
I'm gonna drop once they start coming up.
Okay.
Swan, Dan, Matt, where are you
Swan,
guys?
Dan. Yeah. Oh, got the thingy on the thingy. Y'all not tapping. Is everybody like eating ribs right now or something?
I've been tapping like crazy. I've been telling everyone to tap. Oh, thank you, Hillary. Dan, I see you. Matt, I see you.
There we go.
Swan, I see you.
There we go. So, boom. I just know, like, I almost said something.
What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna sell it. I'm not gonna say it.
Send it to the group chat.
Okay, I will. Where's Hector?
He's around.
Where's
He's doing
Hector?
stuff. He's doing stuff.
What? Like what?
Probably editing a video.
Oh.
Cooking. Who knows?
Tell Hector to get over here.
Okay,
Please.
I'll be right back.
Thank you. What are we doing? Okay. Which one of these should I think I like this one better. This is cute, but I like this one better. So let's clear this here. Pappable, I don't know. Oh, that's neat. And then I could just save it. Let me make it bigger. Happy birthday to ya.
All right, I just text him.
Okay, and then download, and then here, transparent background.
Yes.
Same
Yes, Copper
background.
Sleeves, Matt, Swan. I see them, but I don't know why they're not requesting them. Maybe they're busy. They're just getting ready.
No practicing before the spelling bee.
I know. Are they looking at the dictionary?
Possibly.
I know Dan is. I know Dan is looking at the dictionary.
Yeah. 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 I wasn't expecting anyone to actually show up, so there's that.
Oh.
I set low expectations.
Oh.
Let's see here. And there we go. And then do this here. So we can add it. I think I do want to play music, so I might end it over on the tube. I'm not sure, but not everyone on the tube has access to TikTok. So that's my only thing. Here we go.
Oh, that's so cute.
All right, take that mother effer off.
Matt just said I can only do Arabic and French. Way to show me up. Matt, I know it's not very easy being this skilled. I'm not gonna lie. So,
That is cute.
looks like
That's
you can't
adorable.
compete.
I know that's right. You better flex on him.
That is so. Oh my goodness, that is so cute, girl.
Isn't that adorable?
I did it.
It is.
Oh, cool. See, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's what it looks like. So that's pretty
How
cool.
did you do that?
On Canva. Real
Wait,
quick.
what?
Boom. There we go.
I'm saying you
I
can
should have
barely do
added
the
a
English.
shadow behind it to make it look like it's lifted. It already kind of looks like it's lifted, but I should have
It
added a
already
shadow.
does.
Yeah, behind it
Looks
to
like
make it
it's
look more
actually
lifted.
floating on the screen.
Yeah. Oh, and then I get to do math. So there's that part. So now I'm about to do math. And I also think I have some more thank yous to say. So I want to do that. So let me start because I got swans in there. So I got to do the math for these. Oh, also, thank you very, very much. Let me see here to Melissa for the $65. Melissa said 50 for the love fund, mutual aid, and 15 for your happy birthday. Thank you very, very much, Melissa. I appreciate you, friend. Drop some hearts in the chat. And also drop some hearts in the chat if I can remember his name for Lieutenant Dangle. Lieutenant Dangle sent $20 and said, happy birthday, friend. This is for you to get some delicious jamon. I can't pronounce that. Some Spanish food on your trip, or is that like a drink? I'm gonna have to look it up. What is that? I can't pronounce stuff. What are we doing? Okay.
You only know one Spanish word.
Buenos noches. That's not even right. That's not right.
No, that's not what you always say. Are you
Oh,
trying to
la
say buenas noches?
biblioteca.
La biblioteca is all.
De nada. De nada.
Hey, Matt.
Matt's here. Hey, Matt.
Hello. Hey, unfortunately, I can't stay. I got stuck coming back from the wedding, and so I'm not back home. So I can't. I know. So I can't. I will be home for tonight for my stream later, but I can't. I am sorry. I can't do the spelling bee, but I'm gonna listen and enjoy. So, but I think you've got plenty of people that are. I will, but I did want to say, yeah, it's Himmel, and you're going to love it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like. Do you like cured meats like prosciutto and all that kind
I
of
do.
stuff or anything?
I think I do. I don't know. Is it salty though? If it's really salty, I won't like it.
It's not like super, but it's like really delicious. Kind of like it's really, really good, and they shave it really thin, and it's. Yeah, I have a feeling you're gonna like it. Anyways, if not that, just get some delicious wine because that will get you an amazing, delicious wine.
Okay.
There. So
I heard about the
yes.
sangria, so I figured I'll have a lot of sangria.
Yeah, that or paella or whatever.
Yes, lots of paella.
Yeah,
but with no
but
squid.
just you don't have to, but there's so many good things. I'm super jealous.
Yeah,
So
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm sure I'll talk to you later, but I'm sorry I can't be on for the spelling bee. Happy early birthday, friend.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
I'll see you later tonight
Bye.
and yours. All right, have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye. Bye, Cubby. Bye, friend. Bye, Sean.
Awesome.
Bye.
All right, so I am going to actually do something. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I am going to end it on the tube because I do want to play music and no part of me wants to do the editing part. All right, so with that being said, all right, I love YouTubers. I really, really do. I don't know who's on, who you guys can go say hi to, but by all means, wherever you go, do something awesome. And I guess what we'll do is just one final check on the tube. Let's do one final check over on the tube, guys, and see where have we left off. Because there was a goal, and we'll see what happens. Hey, thank you, Goldmine Transportation, for the $4.99 super chat for happy birthday, Erica. If I could give you an Oscar Gold YouTube play button, I would. You are so sweet. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Also, Mr. Melvin, thank you for the $2 super chat. Mr. Melvin said, happy birthday, shine in your space, woman with a microphone. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Melvin. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you, guys. Drop some hearts in the chat for our tubers. Drop those hearts in the chat for our tubers. And I got to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I did not, so we're good. All right, awesome. So, tubers, I love you all. I will see you on June 5th. All right, please, please, please do make sure that you do subscribe on your way out. And I will say that I am very, 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 very proud of the community, of like everyone who has shown love. We made it to 9,730 followers. I think that's friggin' awesome. So we're actually only 270 away from 10,000. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's all been organic. So I really, really do appreciate that. Like, seriously. So thank you all so very friggin' much for that. Like, tubers, please drop some hearts in the chat for yourselves. If you're not subscribed, by all means, go ahead and subscribe on your way out. And tubers, if you want, you can come over here to the TikToks. All right. You can come over here to the TikToks. No problem. It's the same username, Erica Shante, and you can watch the spelling bee and listen to music. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys next week. With that, I love you, tubers. Bye. Oh, remember, guys, I forgot. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, please, please, please do something.